Hey, hey, hey. What is happening? What is happening? Surprised I waited till the start time to start. Cause I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of patience right now. That's what I should say. It's not that I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of patience, I guess. It's kind of crazy. Hi, little lady. Hey, sunny side. I gotta do new emojis, but to do new emojis, I need to get more members, and I don't really want to be schlepping my membership right now, considering what's going on in the world. But I might switch some of them that are there out. Like, does anybody really care about a little green bottle? No, but they care about the Kiki. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought maybe I would do. I had some observations and a couple comments. I did not listen to all of Katie's live stream, but I heard it was very, very good. I heard it was very, very good. And yeah, so we were talking a little bit, me just typing because I'd been thinking about this conceptually in the daytime, and so I wanted to just talk about change and like what's cool, like what's good and what's helpful and all of that good stuff. So, hey Captain Obvious. Can't get rid of the Kiki. No, I must be super delayed or someone's behind. Let me look. I'm not that behind. Ooh, I can hear my little machine running, my air purifier. Give me a second. That's kind of annoying, huh? Let's see if that's any better. I feel rushed, like I'm trying to rush. Let me see if you can still hear the air purifier. I don't think you can anymore. Ooh, it's off now. Okay, cool. You hope she stays sober. Yeah, I hope she stays sober too. I mean, I think she's, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I think about any of that stuff. So I don't really think much about it. But I listened to her speaking about loyalty and about the people who have stayed by her side through thick and thin, sort of thing, and like I would like to play some of that, but I can't because I'll instantly get like I'll turn red. I'll instantly get demonetized, which is fine. I mean, we're none of us are making a ton of money on these videos or live streams or whatever anyway, but um you know, I was sitting here thinking, could she have gotten on this track a little bit more quickly if there were more honest people that were being loyal and good friends? And so when I thought about it because um I heard something that I wanted to share with you guys that I can share because it's not all cursing. And I know you guys come over on either Fridays. We did Saturday this past week. Um, this past week we did Saturday instead of Friday. But we do a game called Who Said That? And so we look for clips and stuff. And I'm looking for clips because I gotta start carrying my weight over there. And it's kind of a joke, but not really. I want to do some. And so I'm listening to people and different people. And I'm listening, let's see. I'm listening to, and you guys will get the gist of what I'm saying here. I was listening to Holly Undead because there's very few people that I can actually listen to. But the people that she had up on her stream were interesting to me. And it's from a couple weeks ago. So I'm going back and kind of like hitting up some archives and stuff. And I know you're totally right, Captain Obvious. Everybody has to hit a point, right? But what propels you into that point? Usually circumstances control your choices. Your choices are made by your own free will, but what's up, Michelle? The Dewey, yeah, the DUI doesn't is definitely um a strong bottom. Hopefully he doesn't mind, and hopefully I don't think Holly will mind. But let me open this if I can. Okay. So, I just wanted to share this. Let me see if I can see my StreamYard. And so it's kind of a weird hodgepodge I have going on here with, there's a plant behind and, but you get the idea, right? So this is Holly's live stream. It's not from today. It's from a couple weeks ago. And I was listening to it. I'm listening to old streams right now to see if there's anything, and by old, I mean a couple weeks, just to see if I find some tidbits, right? And I kind of did. So let me see. I think I did this wrong, though, actually. I think I have to slow it down because it's very fast. But let's see if this sounds right. Because this is what got me thinking when I listened to Katey.
There's so many opportunities for us to be challenged and be better human beings. It doesn't stop here on social media. Now, we can really make a difference, but we have to be open to change. I think the problem oftentimes is people feel, well, I can't challenge my friends. They'll think I betrayed them. Actually, you're betraying.
Okay, so he said, people think I can't challenge my friends. They'll think I betrayed them. And that is the thing that got me thinking, because it's true. A lot of times we are afraid to challenge our friends and what their opinions are, or, their stance on something, or this sort of thing, because they might think that I'm not supporting them, right? But then he says something like that. I was like, yeah, I totally agree with Stellar on this.
I betrayed them. Actually, you're betraying your friends if you don't challenge them.
And he's absolutely right. If you don't challenge people to grow, you're kind of betraying them. You're being less good of a friend, in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I always like to quote Muhammad Ali on that. He said, if you're 50 years old and you still believe the same way you did when you were 20, then you wasted 30 years of your life. That's 30 years we're supposed to be growing, and growth comes from challenge.
I mean, doesn't it? I would think so. Growth comes from challenge. That's how we change and become hopefully better contributors to society, hopefully better human beings, but really also have better relationships with other people. And so just in thinking about what loyalty meant for Katey, to me, it might have meant a number of things, right? It might have meant that person was there to kind of bail them out of trouble or whatever. It could mean that the person was there to help them out financially. It could mean that they were just there to listen to their troubles. Hey, Salty. It could mean a number of different things, right? But at the end of the day, if you're not able to have honest conversations with your friends, then you probably need to look at, if I can't be honest with my friends, I have to look and ask myself, is that person really my friend, or are they just an acquaintance? What's up, Cosmic? Hopefully we learn lessons and we're better from them. Yeah, totally. And I know that, I don't really want to talk about Katey. I just have to kind of use Katey because it's a really good example of somebody saying, look, there are people who weren't just fair with their friends. They were loyal, and they were loyal, through the whole, thing the last couple years. And I guess I didn't realize that it's only been the last couple years that she's been having those issues, or going through doing whatever she's doing. But when I go back and I listen to some of the Cats Rule stuff, it's a lot more mellow, you know? So I get it. We all have our coping mechanisms and all that stuff. But when I heard that today, I heard Stellar say that today, I thought, this is a conversation that I have with people, with people I consider friends on the internet on a regular basis, because they piss me off. They make me mad because they don't tell me that, I'm perfect and I'm great and I'm whatever. But at the same time, you need people that'll also challenge you and give you, insight into what you're doing and to things that maybe, are better for you. I don't know. That's where I'm coming from on the whole thing. Uh oh. Breaking news. Breaking news. Bobby Rydell, who starred in Bye Bye Birdie with Anne Margaret, inspired the name of Rydell High School in Greece. He died. He was 79. I don't know. Does anybody know who this guy is? So, yeah, that's a really good question. When it does loyalty turn into enabling? I personally don't know. I don't think so. I think that oftentimes you can stay true to somebody and be a good friend to them and not help them make bad decisions repeatedly. But I think it is a very difficult thing to do. I'm not really that great at it. So I have a tendency when somebody's like throwing themselves off the bridge, I'll tell them, hey, dude, you're throwing yourself off the bridge. Hey, dude, you're throwing yourself off the bridge. Hey, dude, the bridge, it's there. Yourself off, going. And it, like, if they haven't listened to me by the third time, then I have to, like, cut them off. It doesn't mean that if they don't get better down the road or, like, figure it out down the road, that, if they're not horrible human beings, they couldn't maybe find their way back to a friendship. You know what I mean? But maybe they don't want to because they feel like you abandoned them in their time of need. But usually, when it's about that sort of stuff, people are very understanding. Because once you get healthy, you start to realize, like, oh, I wasn't in my right mind. Grease is one of your all time favorite movies, so you know who that guy is. I like that movie too, but I don't know who the dude is. Yep. See, that's the other thing. And I think that she probably did have that because I don't think there was any way that people weren't going to, like, at least be somewhat honest with her about what was going on. But it's easy to get mad at people when they're telling you you're not perfect. So, yeah. There's a lot of that. I don't know. It was something that popped into my head when I was listening to some old clips and stuff. And any hooch, that's what I got going on. I had a long day today at work. It's been super fun doing games and stuff lately. Oh, you have no clue? Yeah, I think I just said that. I think that's what the article said. I mean, sorry. It says 1960s pop idol dies. Bobby Rydell, who starred in the star of Bye Bye Birdie. But he's not in Grease, is he? He was in the 60s. Wasn't Grease in the 80s or 70s or some crap? Bye Bye Birdie. He's like the era that Grease was made about. You know what I mean? He's the era that Grease was trying to encapsulate. That's what he is. What's up, Cosmic? There's like one Cosmic and look, there's enough Cosmic to go around, ladies. Let's not get picky in the chat there. No, he's not gonna talk anymore. You can come up. I just wanted to talk about I wanted to ask and if other people are thinking about because everybody watched that clip, right? Like on Wendy V's at least, or they watch Katie's live, and a lot of people want her to come back. But hearing her talk on loyalty, I was like, I don't know. Is that it? I don't know if that's what it is, right? But it could be. Yeah, there's only one. Although he probably has a clone running around somewhere. There you go. Michelle. Um, so there's another funny thing that I was listening to, and I will talk a little bit about a situation. I'm following the trial of the guy that shot the people that were living on his property in New Jersey. He has the horse. He has the horse stable. And he's an Olympiad trainer. Hey, Michelle,
Hey, am I up?
you're up. Welcome.
Okay, I don't know what you were talking about because I closed YouTube out. So,
Oh, I was talking about how I've been following that trial of that Olympiad trainer guy. He's got a French last name. I can never remember it. And he shot those two people that were on his property
oh,
because he says they scared him. Like her father, it was a man and his girlfriend or fiance, and they were living in a house on the property of this gentleman that trained like professional horseback riders, people that were athletes, and he trained horses that ran in all these competitions. And anyway, he had a staff and all this stuff. And these people come and they did like a barter thing. They were boarding two horses, and then living in the house for free, but they were paying to board and feed and train the horses. And I guess they wouldn't leave. And he wanted them to leave. And they started having disagreements over the fact that they would not leave. He ends up shooting them, and
oh,
they both
shoot.
lived. Hey, Nutter.
That is insane.
They
I haven't
both
heard anything
lived.
about that story.
Yeah, and it's funny because Laura was interested in it because basically she feels like the guy, or I think she can relate to the guy because she feels like, look, at some point people have driven you to do crazy stuff, right? Hey, and you guys all heard in the slap heard around the world, right? Didn't Will Smith say love makes you do crazy things,
Yep.
right? So I mean, but so he shoots the woman, and she's a small woman. She's not a large stature woman, and the guy is medium to husky ish. Yes, Michael Barrison is the guy's name. Yes, yes, that's him. And it's just been kind of like interesting because I think that Laura feels like she's that dude, and the squatters are all the people that talk smack on her all the time. And she just wishes she could blow them all away. But
It's an interesting story, though. Like the
it
backstory to
is.
why that guy, like how the guy shot him, how he knew him. First of all, if you let somebody move into your house, how long is it that they have to be there before you have to legally evict them? Isn't it like a week?
I
And
think
then you have to legally evict
someone.
them?
I think it varies from place to place, and we kind of had a little bit of a conversation about this. I'm thinking that where he is, there was a time frame. Here's the problem. I heard it is a very regal name. I heard his attorney's testimony was today, I think, and he said that they hired a service to file the paperwork, like basically telling them to leave, but they never filed it because they were hoping that just by serving them with it in an email, by the way, in an email, that they would scare them off the property. Meanwhile, the guy's afraid of for his life that the father of the woman is going to come and hurt him because she's making crazy Facebook posts, like saying bizarro stuff. And so you're just like, what? Why wouldn't you file that paperwork? Yeah. 15, 30, 60, 90 days, or some, depending on where you live, there's something.
Yeah, I agree. That is
Oh.
fine.
Yeah, so let's say as soon as you get mail at that residence, you become a legal resident, right? Let's just say. But then can't they give you a notice of in that time frame? I don't know what the law is in Jersey, but anyway, the real funny part about this whole thing, because the case is ongoing, I think they only have a few more witnesses to bring up. But the hilarity about it is that the Law and Crime Network ended up striking Laura. So now she's streaming it over on Twitch because she says they can't do anything about it. But I wanted to let her people know they can do something about it. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're restreaming somebody on a different platform, they will do something about it. Anyway.
Girl. Well, I can see why Laura is interested in the case because the backstory is interesting.
It is interesting, and I know that she feels like she's the horse trainer. And again, everybody in this else in the community is the squatter, right? She just wants to pew 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 blow him away, but it's not happening. Nobody's
No.
going any. Well, some people are going places, I heard, but that's beside the point. So what's going on with you, Michelle? What you been up to, girl?
Nothing. I was listening to you talk about MFW, and I'm excited that she's back because, I
Good.
mean, I've missed her. I think a lot of us have missed her. And
I
I
think
feel
most
like,
people did.
here's the thing, she's sober now, and I feel like she's back to her Drama Live self, back when she was actually paying attention to the community
Yep.
and
Yep.
cared, which she did say that was me not caring. This is me caring. She did say that in her live today. But I just feel like the old MFW's back, and I don't know. She is part of the drama community, whether people like it or
Yeah.
not. She helped build it, like start it. So yeah, I'm excited that she's back. And here's the thing that what I understood from her talking about her loyalty is that when she did wrong, the people who stuck with her would tell her, like behind the scenes, they would call her or send her a message and be like, look, you shouldn't be doing this. That's not right. And
Yeah.
she's talking about the other people who would, instead of sticking with her and telling her she's wrong behind the scenes, they would go to another chat and talk
Yeah.
smack on her.
Yes.
And I get that. She's right about that. If you're a good, real friend or a good friend, you're going to tell them behind the scenes, hey, I don't
Yeah.
like you doing this. Or you might even tell her in her chat, but you don't go to another chat to do it.
No, and that, I mean, look, if you're talking about getting in the weeds on the concept of what she's talking about, yeah, no, you can't be doing
But
that
I
shit.
get what
Nobody's
you're
gonna like
saying. They
that.
shouldn't be supporting her hurting herself the way that she was because she was hurting herself.
But I don't know. Like, maybe they, maybe she was, it did take the law, And maybe it had to be like family or something that cut her off, like people not going and picking her up and things like that and forcing her to, you know what I mean? But now that she's got legal trouble, she's saying that she fixed it. She's fixing herself because she has to, right?
Yeah.
And I think you're absolutely right. People missed her. A lot of people missed her. I didn't
Well,
watch her
even
every day or anything, but I
here's the
did
thing,
enjoy her
even
from
when
time to time.
she was here drinking, you still kind of miss the old her. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she's back, but she's back as in her, I guess, pre-drama live self, not her. Let's get drunk and be
Girl,
free on the internet.
I don't know what to tell you. I watched her right after she had her bypass or whatever, and she's sitting in her car eating chicken wings, and she's
Oh,
just
chewing it out and
chewing it
spitting
and
it out for the
spitting it
flavor.
out. I
Yeah,
was
girl.
like, girl, no, that's not it. That ain't it.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was craving something and I couldn't swallow it, I would probably chew it up to taste it too.
Oh, that
Like,
was not.
oh, but could you imagine? Okay, what is something really good? Like a hot, fresh out of the oven brownie or cookie. Could you imagine only getting to chew it up and not getting to swallow it? That would be like the worst thing.
It probably is causes like, you know, um eating disorders and stuff. You know, it's almost like bulimia without the swallowing,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
It's
Without the
crazy
carrot
town.
markers. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I gotta see what Sunnyside is over there giggling about.
I don't know. She was not. Oh, I don't know what she's giggling about, but
Okay.
she wasn't giggling about the.
No, no, it was something in chat.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's always gonna suck if people are like in your chat saying one thing and in another chat saying another. And I wouldn't begrudge anybody from feeling like butthurt about that, or in fact, just like "Pfft, I'm blocking you, I'm blocking you, I'm blocking you." I would do that. In fact, I think that's the only time that you should care where people go and stuff, right? But I mean, other than looking out for their best interests, like, hey, you might not want to hang out with this dude, because he's a huge doxer or whatever the heck it is. But other than that, no. Your grandmother did that? Ew.
Girl. No.
Ew. The drink it?
Okay, have you ever had a low country
No.
boil with crawfish?
No.
A lot of people like the flavor of the boil, but they don't like the crawfish, so they will dip like because it has like corn on the cob and stuff like that. They'll drink some of the juice and eat like the potatoes, the corn,
Yeah.
but they won't touch the crawfish. I eat the tail of the crawfish. I will not touch the head part,
You
which
don't
some
suck
people
the
do.
head.
No, and I know people say that's wasting. Why do you waste it? No, I'm not messing
That's where
with
all the
the head.
flavor is, though. Hey, Gordon.
Hey, Gordon.
I hope you're feeling better, dude. He was sick and stuff.
Oh,
Yep.
well, I hope you're better, Gordon.
You're thinking it's a good diet plan. No, I don't. I can't imagine doing that. It seems like such a waste. But yeah, if you just eat corn and a potato, see, she says she loves it.
Yeah, girl. It does have a good flavor. But most people make their own, but they do sell the packets,
Yeah,
the flavor packets.
you do. You have to suck it.
Ooh, no,
They
Cosmic.
suck the
No.
brains out.
What I do is I pull that head off and I chunk it because I don't want to keep looking at it, and then I eat, I eat the
Yeah.
bottom half.
Look at you, mountain man. Really, out in the mountains.
Oh, that sounds nice. We had so many storms.
The lady. Me either. Look, we're fortunate. It's not native to our environment, okay? So we don't have to worry about it.
Oh
But that's
my
what they
God.
do. Yep.
I didn't even think of it like that. My mind went straight to the gutter.
I know.
Ew, Sunny said no. Girl.
That's what people want to eat is that brain meat girl. Yay, black hearted. Good
Hey,
to see you.
Blackhearted.
It's been a minute, girl. Been a
I know she
minute.
needs to come talk to us some. I've missed her.
Yeah. We need updates on stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
So Michelle also has us all now addicted to diamond painting. It's great, great.
It's such a cheap hobby too, huh?
No. Well,
You think that in the beginning.
it could be. It could be. It for me it's probably gonna be just because. But girl, you could spend so much money on it just to have a bunch of like things that look like they were made by little kids and then that you got to throw away.
Yeah, because I'm not keeping all these
Oh,
things
I just had a great idea. We'll do giveaways.
on your channel. You get one of Michelle's, you get one of mine.
Mhm. We can auction them off.
I
I
think
might make
Lolo
5 cents.
I think Lolo wants one of my diamond dots I've already painted to add to her collection.
Oh my god. Yay! Am I allowed to say the words? That's
It
exciting.
is exciting. I wish we could be there. It always makes me
We're
excited.
gonna be waiting. Wait, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? So hopefully we'll
And
hear
it's
from you
the
by Thursday. The countdown, the final countdown.
it's the
Da da
fun.
da da. Da 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 da.
Oh
I'm
my
so good.
god.
I'm gonna get a
It's
Okay, I
Spider-Man.
heard MGL went up 100 subs one day and down 100 the next. You know what that's about?
No.
We'll talk about it. I'll talk about that in a minute
Okay.
because people are mentioning it a little bit. I heard Steph talk a little bit. Ah, the baby countdown begins. Baby time, baby time. We're just gonna. I'm gonna be as annoying as possible. So will you maybe talk to us on Thursday if or Friday if you have time? Cause I want to know. Okay, where is it? Where was that comment? Okay. Um. So with all these unfortunate, look, it sucks getting your channel terminated. Okay, if you're not out trying to harass people and make them miserable and doing all this nasty stuff on them, I'm sorry to you if you lost your channel. Even if you hate my guts, I'm still sorry to you if you lost your channel. It sucks. But I think people are losing subscribers finally because they deleted those channels.
Oh yeah. They probably count them as dead channels. Hey, I wonder if it has any, maybe they wasn't liking or disliking videos.
No, the
I
channel
wonder if
is
their activity
gone.
has anything to do with it. Like maybe they thought the channels were inactive. I'm
Well,
saying, were they liking things and doing stuff? I don't know.
oh, Blackhearted. I don't know, girl.
Look, I
I have
listen to
no clue.
music videos and I like at least one a day. So there's
You're
that.
subscribed to Drake and Eric Church. I know you.
Hey, I am. I listen to everything.
Ah, there's so many things I wish I could talk about here that I just can't because there's so many weirdos. That just burns me up. That people are so rude that I could tell some great stories, but I can't because people would just like figure out all this stuff that I can't let anybody know. I hate people sometimes.
I feel bad for the YouTube because they don't get to hear some of your stories.
Psh, I got some good ones.
Yeah, you do.
But I can't, I gotta be on the DL with everything in life because these people are psychotic. Yes, you're very blessed, for sure. Yeah, it is. But the other thing too is that it's round numbers, so it almost looks faked. Or like they're purchase subs or something. Mine were round number. No, I think it said like an 8 or something. Mine was like 10 subs I lost. I wish it was like a lot more.
So you
Whatever
did
the
lose
dead ones are.
subscribers?
Yeah, but I often get a correction and then like I'll lose some and then I'll get a correction. Like I'll lose 10 and then I'll get 12 back or I'll lose like 5 and then I'll get like 2 back.
I just went
It's
and looked and
weird.
I lost three. I
Yeah.
had 162 and I have 159.
It's always relative to how many you have too, right? Like for MGL to only lose 100, that seems quite low.
But yeah, that is weird because she had like, what did she have? Like 50 something thousand subscribers? She's pretty, okay. I'm not going to say she's a big channel because she doesn't get a lot of traffic, but she has a large amount of subs.
Yeah. I have one right now that I'll tell you guys on the DL and Discord. That's amazing, but it sucks that you can't see her. I don't know about the links. Are you talking about the bit space dot space it dot space com or whatever? Those ones? Thank you, Gordon. Look at Gordon over here, all
I'm
loving and
freaking
stuff.
out.
But what links? Oh, those ones? I think those are just like weird bot links. I don't think they're actual. I don't think they're actual links. They're just like, I don't know, they're typed all weird. Anyway, who cares? Going on a links tangent right now. Ah, new baby. You spent the last 2 weeks getting everything as perfect as you can. Ah. All right, girl.
That's called nesting. She's
It
ready
is
for that.
called, she's nesting, right?
Yeah, she's nesting.
That's so cute. We're going to need pictures. We're going to need all of it.
But Gordon, what does she react to? Like,
I know. Who what does she react to? If she's reacting to the price of things, then I might have to go check her out. Let's see. Is it Justine? N? Oh, Just Jen. Just Jen. Okay, let's see. She's got a huge channel, 118,000 subscribers. Mm. Uh-oh. Gordon, do you have a crush on this young lady? Oh, this is... Gordon. Oh, she's reacting to songs and stuff. Mm.
oh, that's sweet.
What, he's got a crush on her?
That he has a crush.
Did he say he did?
Just
He's
assuming.
also got a fiance.
You can have a fiance and still be crushing.
Girl. Started anew. She's a fellow Nightwish fan. Okay. So, has she been to the joint? Dude, she's got a huge channel. I'll show you this girl. And this one, I'm like, maybe he's kind of crushing on her. She does live streams and stuff too, but
I feel
I
like
had
Cosmic needs to elaborate.
hang on, let me show you guys the girl that he just it's just because they're fans of the same. Hang on, where is it? Did she go to the joint, Gordon?
200 people on here at once. Yeah, so no, seriously, I started a real successful YouTube channel, and we're almost at 100,000 people. Yeah, so
She's not going to strike you, is she?
She's on 100,000 people. Yeah, I'm gonna get content ID'd.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't play any more of hers. Like, that was just a few seconds. You can call it commentary.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
but that's the chick that he's not crushing on. I just want you all to know.
She's pretty. He's totally crushing.
She's very pretty. Yeah, he's totally crushing. But I'm gonna subscribe and check her out. It looks like she
Yeah, I
does
will too.
some music. This is the video. I can put the link in the. She doesn't need me to promote her, but if you guys want to watch it later, if you want to get into her, Gordon's other half.
Gordon says,
Just
and I do
kidding.
have a mad crush on her. She's very pretty.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, he's like, and I do have a mad. Gordon has a mad crush on a handful of people, though. Okay, so what is Cosmic doing? Is he starting trouble? Oh, love is in the air lately. Do tell. Tell us more, Cosmic. There's babies being born. There's loving in the air. What's going on?
I mean, Valentine's Day just passed, so.
Well, they say springtime's, the birds and the bees. That's when everybody's making their babies. Although, please just do it year round, okay? People will be a lot less cranky. You guys love tattoos. I know. It is spring. Yeah, and she's got 100 and something thousand subscribers. Do you are you connected, Gordon? Like, have you gotten to speak with her? Now I'm starting to feel weird.
Look, new relationships.
What?
That's what everybody's interested in, new relationships, even if it's just a sub finding
Their crush on YouTube
their crush on YouTube.
while they have a whole fiance. Gordon, what are you doing over here? What would your
Hello.
what would your fiance think? Tatted up.
You ain't about to get no arm sleeve.
Oh, they're Twitter patted like in Bambi. Yes, basically. I thought you said something else. Totally. I totally thought you said something dirty. That's so bad. But yeah. Uh I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see what happens with Ninja Channel over there. And now we got another channel recommended by Gordon. Thank you so much with this Just Jen. He's out here being her fan club. I like it.
I'll tell you what, Lolo. If you go get your arm sleeved up, you gotta record it. Because I don't believe you're gonna do it.
Are you gonna go get the Bieber?
The beaver.
People made mad fun of Justin Bieber for getting a sleeve. They were like, yeah. And then the next thing you know, every rapper and their little brother had tattoos on their face.
You know what?
Why? Why?
I like blackout tattoos. I don't know why, but I really like them.
Why does everybody's got tattoos all over their body. Now they're putting them all over their face. Why?
But
Or
why?
why? Or like people that will have like a tattoo on each one of their fingers. Like that used to be a prison thing, man. No, there's nothing wrong with a
See,
crush.
I like those tattoos.
Yeah.
It's just something to look at. Like I said, I like the blackout tattoos where it's just like from their shoulder down to their wrist, it's just blacked out. Or their whole freaking leg. I think they're cool. I don't know why.
But are
I mean,
they
I'm not gonna do
dateable?
it to myself, but I like it.
Would you do it to your significant other? Would you enjoy it if your significant other was tatted up like that?
I mean, he does have tattoos, but if he wanted to go blacked out like that, I would be okay with it.
Okay.
I mean,
I
he's
don't
already
like
doing
it. Having a couple is like having some tattoos is one thing, but like, okay, if you want to go full Richie the Clown, do you guys know who Richie the Clown is?
If I seen him, I'd probably know, but no.
He might go by Richie. Okay, Richie the Barber. He's Richie the Clown. I call him Richie the Clown because he's always gonna be Richie the Clown to me. Anyway, I knew of this guy through social media on a different life, on a different format. I'll show you and you'll see. And this is where I think tattoos can go way too far. So this man, these are tattoos.
Okay, let me look. No, girl, that's
This
no.
is not makeup. These are tattoos. And I've been knowing this guy or of this guy and he's only gotten more for years now, since
No,
2014.
that's too much. That's not.
Oh my god, he's got a sponsorship, girl.
Yo, what's up, mother flowers? Woo! Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Hey.
He's funny. Now he's a barber. He
is
cuts
funny.
people's hair and he does a really good job.
1, 2, 1, 2. Guess
Does
what,
he
mother
always look
flowers?
like that?
I got
Yeah.
a package. And I've been waiting for this
Look
all
at these are all tattoos and those are implants in his
If you're
eyebrows.
scared of clowns, that would creep you the freak out. That's creepy.
week long. And it's really, really big. Let's go check and see what's inside, huh, shall we?
That's Richie, man.
Oh my God, no, literally. Ready?
He got a sponsorship.
And it's
Like, how did Richie the Barber get a freaking sponsorship, man? Anyway, he's down in LA. He's a barber. He used to run on his channel where he would like be cutting people's hair and stuff, and then like showing the person getting their hair cut or whatever. The artist needs to go to jail. Why? He loves it. No, I know what that is. I don't want to, Gordon. But he roams freely on the streets of Los Angeles. He's like a kind of a infamous person around there. Hey, Sarah, what's happening?
Hey, Sarah.
Michelle got real quiet on me.
What? Can you not hear me?
You weren't talking for a moment.
Oh, I was muted.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Richie always, like, okay, it's a really weird story of how I even knew about that guy. I knew about that guy from this other dude. I don't even want to talk about it. It's one of those stories that I just shouldn't. Hey, Melly, what's up? Go Richie, yeah? It's one of those things I shouldn't even talk about. Melly, look at you. Melly C. Yeah, I can't. But he knew someone that I knew, and this dude was like recording himself down there, and he was busking and doing all this stuff down in Venice, and then he ran into Richie the Barber, and I was like, no,
Look,
not
that
Richie the Barber.
Richie the Barber looks very interesting.
I met him over through a friend that was doing You Now, when I was doing You Now. Right? No, he's not scary at all. He's pretty nice. But he cuts hair. And people used to let him like go live and talk to his chat kind of while he was cutting hair, and he'd get mad money. Like that dude used to rake in hella super chats. He would be a circus freak in the old days. Yeah. He is. He's like a vintage circus freak.
Yeah, he looks
Totally.
like something like a freak show.
Busking. Busking is like a street performer playing. You know, you go out with a instrument, a guitar, drums, whatever, bongos. You know, with your sign.
When you found this Richie dude, was he as like? Did he have as many subscribers as he does now, or was he
He
just?
had hella more. Look, okay, so somebody that I knew found that dude, and he had nothing. And dude's like, listen, I'm on You Now right now. I'm making money. He goes, you need to get yourself a channel. And he's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, make a YouTube channel too, right? And he's like, okay. And so he did, and he blew up on You Now. Like, he started making shit tons of money over there. And then on YouTube, his channel never got big, but he would get a lot of super chats. Because people just, like, enjoyed him. But then, I don't know, something went wrong with him. Yeah, I don't know why I always say a ukulele works. Yep. Yeah, buskin. Buskin. It's not cryptic. It's English. It's English. But, yeah. Richie the Barber, baby. He's got a bunch of weird friends and stuff.
I'd
They're
never
pretty
heard
funny.
of that either. Busking.
Richie?
No,
Oh.
busking. Well, I never heard of him either. But
I
he
want to
is
see if I can
interesting.
find one of his haircutting videos. He took them all down, I think. Yeah, look, I'm not, no shade to the dude, but, oh no. Oh my God, there's one where he gets one.
Does his hair always look like that?
Dude,
Like,
he got a girl. Yes. Yeah, his hair looks like that. I'm trying to see if I can find. I mean, it's pretty funny. Like if you ask him why he does that because he feels like it makes people laugh, and he wants people to laugh, so he lets them laugh at him. But you know, he does have feelings too. Like he could be,
So he's a really nice guy.
yeah, he's a pretty nice dude. I mean, from what I saw, you know. But he's kind of a street dude too. Like he just does what the hell ever, and you know. Let me see if I can look at his live only had 400. Oh my god, this one he's not making any money. He only has 423 views on this live. But let me show you him cutting hair. Poor Richie. Hey, Richie, you'll never ever hear this. And neither will Dan. But if you do, I'm sorry.
Well, he puts himself out there, so
All right, let's see. Let me see what he does on this one.
Who?
He only has 423 views.
When you brought it to the bar and he was like all super litty, and it was his birthday.
Oh, dude, I have it on
Why
the
do I have
screen,
ads?
dude.
Oh, I'm on my.
You try to drive drunk.
Yeah, we're like, dude, just take a damn lift. Like, what is wrong with you?
No, I tried it.
Okay, so check it out. I just want to show him cutting hair. I mean, he legit rents a chair and cuts hair.
When you say that, I want to go.
You won't, but no. Stay still, Dave.
You know what I'm
can you
saying?
imagine something like that cutting your hair? I'd be afraid. No, Tim.
And I think he's restreaming. Oh no, that's YouTube. What do you mean? Would you? You wouldn't go to this guy for a haircut. Don't you look, here's a great question. As females, don't you look at the person you go that's going to do you? And you're like, yeah, I like what you do with yourself, so I'm probably going to like what you'll do with me, right?
Okay, so here's a good one. We went and got our hair cut, and my husband got his hair cut, and this lady that cut his hair, her hair barely looked like it had been brushed. And he said that that was one of the best haircuts he ever had. I think it's mainly because she kind of scratched his head with this shears.
Oh.
But he said she gave the best haircut. He even tipped her really good. It looked good too. I don't know. So I mean, I guess that's like, okay, somebody who cuts grass for a living, their grass might be tall. Somebody who paint houses, theirs might need to be painted. Well, maybe she just needed a haircut.
Okay. No. Listen, I'm on my little editor's note channel, which is my backup channel. So don't judge me. But I opened up because Blackhearted said she wanted to see the girl. Oh, did you? Oh, Mr. Cashier was the best. Yeah, Richie was barely over there. What was it? Woe Girl 007, the older lady that used to do all the prank calls? I think she was. Oops, I don't want that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Yuna was like a cesspool of weird stuff. It's true your windows look awful.
Cosmic knows he needs to clean
Yes.
his windows.
Okay, let me go ahead.
I'm saying he does it all day, so when he comes home, you don't feel like he's doing it.
He doesn't want to do it, yeah. Okay, so I don't know that this is his girl, but don't let me forget to talk about Woe Girl. So I think this is his chick or something. Either that or he's got a roommate now.
There's somebody out there for everybody.
There was never a woman around before. Oh my god, I have those markers too.
Hey there, everyone. Good
So
morning,
that's the
Juan.
chick, but hang on 1 second.
This
If
dude's
that's-
definitely interesting.
He is, right?
All right, today we're gonna get a new phone, and I'm gonna go live every day again.
Especially while working outside again.
Oh yeah, I'm working outside again.
They loved it when you were outside.
Beep beep.
Dude, that's definitely his boyfriend. That's what she was
I will
saying.
do.
That's
Thank you
what?
for the thumbs up.
That's definitely his girlfriend. Look at the way she looks at him.
Yeah. So, I mean, good for him, you know? Fuck it. Okay, so that Will Girl 007, I'm sorry. I thought her prank calls were funny. Like, she would call a hotel and be like, she'd call like the Motel 6 or whatever it is, you know, and say, me and my girlfriend checked in for the night and we broke a lamp and I need to borrow the vacuum cleaner. Can I borrow the vacuum cleaner? And then people would like cuss her out. Like, she would just get in all these weird predicaments where I don't know. She just you had to be there, but she was pretty funny. I'm sorry. I thought she was hilarious.
So it's kind of like Earl D. Mercer.
I don't know who that is.
He used to call people and he'd tell them he'd whoop their ass, and it was, I don't know, it was just
Oh,
freaking
she didn't
funny.
do that. No. She never
Mhm.
said I'm going to kick your ass or anything, but like there was one time where she was making a prank call and the guy was getting like all worked up and then they ended up being friends and but I do remember that she had a big scandal. I don't remember what it was over. I think she used to argue with one of the people that was like the top creator over there. Melly, do you remember Bratty Cupcakes? She reads tarot cards now on YouTube.
Yeah, you gotta read Cosmic's comment.
I know. He said, awesome. Look, Rev's got a girlfriend. I pinned that shit.
That is so terrible. You're terrible, Cosmic.
I think he's got a lot of girlfriends. Just saying.
Look, Sunnyside knows who he is.
Hmm.
This is Earl D. Mercer. Something about you messed my brakes up. How about I come down there and whoop your ass? I don't know. He used to call people, and it was just the funniest thing. Maybe it's like a southern
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. You'll have to send me a link to something. I need to see. She would have it made without all the lies about Mansion. Do you remember when she'd be like, hey, Habibi, hi, Habibi? Because all of those Middle Eastern guys would come in the nighttime and like just hit her up, give her hella money. She made bank on there, man. John Cena? John Cena prank calls. That seems so mainstream, Gordon. We need to get you out there living life. We need to get you living life. There is actually, now that you ask, Sarah. But it's in the about section. Let me see. I can get it and drop it.
Okay, I'm wrong. It's not Earl. It's Roy. R-O-Y. Roy. Roy D. Mercer.
Roy D. Mercer.
Yeah, why was I thinking it was Earl? Yeah. I'll have to send you one of his links.
Tell me if that works. I don't. That's what I have. It should work. Thank you, Sarah. Sunnyside said yes. Earl D. Mercer. Is that what you said?
No, it's Roy. R-O-Y.
Oh,
Roy.
Roy Mercer.
Yeah, I don't know why I was calling
I
him
don't know
Earl.
who that is either. Thank you, Sarah. I'll have to look it up. Or you'll have to send me a link, one or the other.
Oh,
We'll
well,
see what's
it's
up.
funny.
Cool. Well, I don't know. Does anybody else want to come up and, give us a what for?
Yeah,
Should
because I feel like I'm a panel killer when I get up here.
You're totally
Like, I'll
not.
run
I
everybody
love
off.
having you up here. It's fun. Super fun. Thank you, Sarah, for joining.
Aw,
That's so sweet. I
we need like a
appreciate you
little
very
jingle
much.
for when people
I
join.
I actually have one on my when I'm in OBS it plays a little tune, but I don't do it here, but we can just like pin her comment for a long time. Thank you, Sarah. That's sweet of you. I might cry. Cosmic has to be punking us. No way Rev is dating anything but his hand. Oh!
Oh
Ouch.
my goodness.
Okay,
Girl.
I don't know that guy.
I don't either, but that's funny.
Yeah,
I
we
really don't
did.
know him.
We did a little bit, but like I was kind of talking about her speech about loyalty. I did at the beginning. And it's not really that much about Katey as it is like I guess we talked about Katey a little bit though once you came up. So yeah. See? They like us together on panel. It's less of the same old, same old.
Sarah, I was talking about how excited I am that she's back. Because I really have. I've missed MFW.
Yeah. A lot of people did. And hopefully she can get her old channels back. Hey, I'm telling you though, it's been very, very, I can't say it enough. It's been amazingly helpful to listen to Cat's Rules archives. Yes.
Well, you know what? The thing is, that helps people who wasn't here around back then, but also people like me who don't even remember some of that stuff.
I say no. What do you say to this question?
Do I feel like Katey has changed? Honestly, yeah, I can see it. Look, she today in that live stream, she was reading the comments, and before she didn't even pay attention to her chat. She was reading the chat. She seemed like she was more focused. Yeah, I see a
Uh-huh.
difference in her, just in the way she was interacting with people.
They are so interesting. We were so lied to. And fuck you for that. For lying to us. Fuck the people that lied to us. Fuck you for that. Oh my gosh. The lies. The manipulation. Whew. Sorry. I mean it. Fuck you for that. Mm-mm-mm.
And it's easy to forget on here. It's oh my gosh, YouTube time. I can watch a stream right now, and next week you can ask me something about it, and I'm like, I've watched so many streams since then.
Yeah. See, and that's the other thing is that people said, and people that are friends of mine have said, look, it was somewhere where we could all go talk to each other. They said, screw Katey. We didn't really necessarily have to have her attention. We wanted to talk to our friends in there. And there's a lot like that. Like, look at Laura's chat. They love talking to each other.
Well,
Look
you
in
make
the
friends
morning.
in those chat rooms.
Exactly. Yep.
Look,
Was a big part of Diane's.
yeah, ladies' night. One of the big things was going in there, hanging out with your friends. I mean, yeah,
Yep.
I liked the panel conversation back then because I liked them back then. But it was also a big part of I really like the people in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Like in your stream right now, if I wasn't on panel, I would be having fun with the people in the chat while kind of
Yeah.
listening to you.
I'm lucky. I feel like I have like a really nice group of people that come in here and chat. Pretty fortunate. And you're right, Melly C. That was the thing. Like every morning, pretty much around the same time, they knew while they were doing their things and getting their coffee and, getting their life together, that Katey would be live doing something. Yes, we were lied to and yep, Pinocchio'd out.
Well, when Nippy and Janie used to go live in the middle of the night, I would listen to their streams in the morning while I'm getting my coffee and getting ready for work. I listen to Nippy and
Oh,
Janie every morning. And then they stopped doing live streams, and I would just listen to like live streams
is
that I
that
missed.
Janie Bobini?
Janie Bobaney, yeah. Her and
Okay.
Nippy used to go live, and they have this call-in show where people call in and they just, talk about any and everything under the sun. Sometimes they talk about the drama community. Sometimes they talk about who had a date this weekend, just like
We could
random
totally
stuff.
do that.
Have a call in, and Lolo can call in and be like, "Hey, I went out with so and so."
Mm. Lolo could tell us all her secrets, expose herself on YouTube? No.
All right.
See, and that's part of the problem. And now we know y'all can't blame it on the true crime people. You can't. Because we know the truth now. We know the truth now. You can't air your business here because people are so dirty around here.
Yeah, I know. Like, there's some funny things that happen, and I'm like, should I talk about that on YouTube, or should I just save that for my close friends?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you're here, Melly C. I don't know. The horse girls. That's funny. It's kind of like the Spice Girls, but the horse girls. Oh, Carla in the morning.
Oh, so I don't think I ever really listened to. I used to listen to Carla when like Brian St.
Mm-hmm.
John and what is his name? Dang it, I can't think of his name. The gay guy.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about. He used to be friends
the
with
gay
Monica Lightning.
guy. Oni?
No, he's still around.
Justice for All?
No, he's one of the popular ones. His name is just slipping my mind like crazy.
Is he dark-haired or light-haired?
Dark-haired, muscular. Dang it, what is his name? Somebody in the chat tell me.
Dark-haired and muscular. Is it Throbble?
Yes,
Oh
Robbie. Oh
no!
my gosh, I couldn't think of his name to save my ass. Robbie used to go up there. It was so funny. Look, Robbie told a story, and I'm going to repeat it because he told it on a live stream. He went to visit a friend who lived in an apartment building, and that friend got crabs or something, and he was scared to sit on his
Oh,
pillow.
no.
He said he left that apartment and started fumigating.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God, I laughed my ass off. I'm like,
But, I guess at least he's willing to expose himself
yeah.
to YouTube. Whereas, I have a lot of funny stories I could tell, but there's no way I could tell it. These people would just be ridiculous.
My goodness, this place.
Yeah. Look at Blackhearted. Carla found her crowd. Let's hope she stays. Look, Carla has I'm just going to say she's only ever been nice to me, but it was kind of obvious to me who Carla was. Like, from the beginning, we saw her being a sweet little older lady, right? And then we saw her being like a drama queen. So we knew. I hear right now Foodie Beauty is like off the chain.
Oh, she's back.
But I heard she's off the rails. Like that the drama going on right now between Yaba, Sam, and DC Media Girl is like fire. That's what I heard.
So we need to start watching that.
Apparently, DC Media Girl's not my favorite person. I know most people can't. Don't worry about it, Blackhearted. But DC Media Girl isn't my favorite format. Maybe I could get used to her. I don't know. But Yaba's all right, and I like listening to Sam. There's another person that we were told was so evil and all this shit, right?
Believe it or not, back in the day, Yaba could drag somebody's ass across the
Oh,
phone.
you can tell. Yeah, you can tell.
Girl. I think what slowed her down was
she don't care.
She had a lot of CPS calls. I'm not going to say who did it because I don't know, but she said who she thought it was. But anyways, before all that started happening to her, she used to get on here and she would drag a motherfucker.
Oh my God. This is the weirdest comment I've ever seen. Dirty panty liner, that one all up in the crack, kissing butt.
What?
What in the world?
Dirty panty liner.
Ew. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ugh.
So there's dirty socks, dirty.
I need to clear my cache on my brain real quick. Give me a second. Ugh.
Oh my God, this fight is freaking funny.
You have Carly Pickford jump at studies go in there. She fights with people. It is entertaining. And when Brian showed her his ass, that was funny as hell.
You know what else was funny? When Brian literally showed his ass, he got mad at Laura and pulled his pants down and was telling her to kiss his ass.
I know. Yeah. He don't give a shit either. He's another one that just doesn't care.
Do you remember me telling you needed to use screenshots of all these people who pulled their pants down and make it a thumbnail and say, I'm sick of your ass.
Sick of your ass. I'm sick of your ass. Sick of your ass.
So many people have done it. Vinny G, Brian St. John, Mama Bear. There's so many asses that's been shown on this platform.
And I know exactly where to find all of the screenshots. That's frightening, you guys. Oh my gosh. We could actually make that thumbnail. Let's do it.
Yes, Sarah. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was.
If I had space to screen record, I would have screen recorded that shit.
Some drama I do. Science girl and two tacos can drag. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's rough for me because they used to be friends. So that gets sticky for me. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, I remember Yaba getting kind of rowdy. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, I wish Sarah was up here. She knows some of the funny stuff that's happened in the community.
Yeah, but the thing is like some of the, and this is what's really, really difficult for the subscribers, and this is why I think everybody's numbers are down kind of in general, is because they can't keep track of all the stuff that's happened, like behind the scenes and stuff, because they weren't a part of it. Some people just want to come and like listen to you, like I said, while they fold their socks or while they, do their housework or, they're doing other stuff. Like for all I know, Nada's listening right now while she's diamond painting. I don't know,
I
you
listened
know.
to Tomahawk Shine and ATX tonight while I loaded the dishwasher.
Yeah, see? And that's but were they live?
They didn't even know I was in there because I didn't type hey or nothing. I just
Yeah.
listened and did my
Yeah.
nuisance.
That's another thing. I heard that that on that one live, it's the drama live where they're talking about black pepper and um Katie just didn't care. But that was a fat stream for her. She made like 2 grand on one live. It's huge. Hang on 1 second. I need to mute for just a second.
You muted at the same time I did. Hold on. I'll unmute
I
myself.
had to. No, you're good. I had to because I needed to take a drink of water. And you guys were going to be able to hear me do it if I didn't mute. So you're welcome.
One of your lives I was on, everybody heard me eating peanut M&Ms. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, you were.
That was terrible. Yeah.
Oh, do they? You need to get we need to get you something cheaper that's way
Look,
better.
my favorite headphones are the wired iPhone headphones. Girl, I love those things. They're comfortable in your ears. I don't know.
You know what's weird is there what didn't used to be Discord. There was like Google Hangouts and stuff, right? Or people would have like group chats and things like that. But it wouldn't be like, they'd have like group texts or whatever. But there was no like Discord. And once Discord came around, and I think our just the first Discord we met in, I think that was like the first Discord in this community, if I'm not wrong. What happened to her? I knocked her off the panner. Come back, Michelle. No, I'm just kidding. But now that you have Discord and the Discord can grow and grow and grow, there's people that could only participate in the Discord and never type in a live stream, and you'd never know it. It's weird. It's like there's two platforms where people they could be two different people. You know what I mean? But really the same person. It's freaky. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. You feel like you have to keep using them? You should probably... Did you check into them and make sure they're legit? I feel like I want to check the serial number and make sure they're legit. Oh. Come back, Michelle. That's no excuse. Your storm is no excuse. You used to be so confused. Yep. Yeah, and that's the other thing is like I remember watching live streams, and when the live stream was over, I'd like have feelings about what happened on the live stream, and then I had no one to talk to about it, So like when I ended up having people to talk to about it, then I totally understood like, oh, this is how the sausage is made, and you don't need to see how the sausage is made, but there are people that they don't have time for Discord. They're not going to go hang out in a Discord. They're just not going to do it. So they want to come here. They want the whole story. They want to know what you're going live about. And because I'm not going to be arguing with people in this community, I'm just going to talk about other stuff that's happening in the world. Oh, it's not storming? That's weird. Oh, it'll come back on. Yeah, don't use your data. Don't waste your data on YouTube. All right, guys. The link is there. If nobody wants to come up, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, and then I'll probably come back onto Wendy's on Friday. I got a busy week this week and next week. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to just be live like a couple nights a week. But it might be I hope it's not Saturday night, Peanut. It might be Sunday. But we'll have to see what's up. You got bad storms in your area, yeah. I know that someone at work today that lives in that area was having really bad storms. And were amazed they didn't lose their internet. Oh my God. Donna, do you want to come up here and argue with me? Take a link, bitch. Hang on, let me block you and then yell at you to take a link, biatch. Donna is the best ever. We love her. She's an amazing woman, and her crafts are like tearjerkers, let me tell you, man. Oh gosh, I'm the one that doesn't get Discord. I tried a few times. You're welcome to come into mine if you'd like to. Melly, no problemo. What's happening, Peanutter?
I am talking to you, Artria. I like the
Oh,
better, by the way.
I know, and you always tell me that. Wait, aren't you working right now?
I am, but like I'm just like a
You're
lull in the
such a
day.
cheat. You're a little cheater, aren't you?
No, I'm not a cheater.
What
I'm
are you
playing
doing
by the
cheating?
rules.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well,
So listen.
okay, I'm
Go
listening.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm on.
Nope.
Oh,
You had
I was
something
gonna
to
say
say.
like I have like a lull. I've finished all the work for the day, but I'm technically still on the clock, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay. Well, technically he's clocked out, so let's just, you're off for the day. You'll make it up.
Right.
We don't want you getting in trouble.
No, I don't want to be in trouble for sure.
Yeah. So have you been staying out of trouble on YouTube?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
What have you been doing? You been
oh,
taunting trolls?
No,
Oh,
no.
fucking
okay.
thanks for the Rickroll, dude.
Oh yeah.
You can fuck off on that. I was like, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
I ain't got time for this.
Which one were you Rickroll? The first one or the April Fool's one?
It was a freaking April Fool's one.
Right.
And you know what's funny is I knew that that's what it was going to be too. Like
Right.
I didn't know it's going to be Rickrolled, but I knew it was going to be a prank because you called it the most important video that you ever watch or some crap, and I'm like, okay, the most important thing I've ever seen is going to be on Peanut's channel, right? Like that was the worst joke, dude.
Right. Everyone was saying that. They're like, what? Please. It's like, like they all knew it was going to be an April Fool's joke, and they watched it anyway.
I know. That's because you're Mr. Popularity over there.
Oh, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who's Miss Popularity.
No, how was your oh come on. How was your script reading the other night?
Oh, it was hilarious. I had like this
I'll
guy
have to go back and listen.
Oh, trust me, it's funny. The whole thing is just like, funny the whole way through. Not because everyone read their lines really well, so it ended up really being really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was about Goldilocks and the three gummy bears, right? So Goldilocks.
Yeah, I saw.
So they smell this pot smoke coming from the forest. She's like, "What the hell is that?" And so like she's like talks to Hansel and Gretel, and they're on Nazi meth, right? Like,
they're on what?
They're on Nazi meth.
What is Nazi meth?
I don't know. Like I guess like the Nazis came up with methamphetamines or something. Right?
This came out of your brain though.
I know, right? Of course.
So how do you not know what Nazi meth is? You made it up.
I just made it up. I don't know. I guess maybe
You're
there's
crazy.
different kinds. And then they're going through the forest and they run into Red Riding Hood and she's all like Hood. She's like, "Of course I'm Hood. It's in my name. I'm Red Riding Hood, bitches."
Oh
right?
my god.
Right. And then like Rapunzel was in it too. And she's like, "What? I'm more Hood than you. My name's Rapunzel. It's in my name. Rapunzel."
Oh my gosh.
And then she started rapping, doing a rap song with someone beatboxing behind her. It's corny but funny. I don't know.
You'll
see.
Whole mess.
Huh?
You're a whole mess. I'll have to go
Man.
back and listen to that.
Oh, you should. It's hilarious. Trust me, it's funny.
Oh my gosh. True Helper says, okay, I was lurking, but I have to say F you, Peanut, for rickrolling me, you prick. And then he says, JK, I kind of liked it. What's up, True Helper?
Oh yeah, that's not True Helper. True Helper's got. Oh, it was hilarious. He let like, I forget which one it was in, but he left this hilarious comment. He's like, what did he say? He's like, I knew it was going to come anyway, or you don't know you've been rickrolled to your Peanuts channel, or something like that. It was
That's
funny.
ridiculous. What are you
Yeah.
doing that for, Peanut?
Just have fun, you know.
You're like, just to have fun at your expense.
Right? I thought that's funny. You know.
He said Peanut's milkshake brought everyone to the yard, and then he rickrolled us. He did.
Right, True Helper. Oh my god.
I was just complaining about you to
Really?
my
Aw.
friends yesterday. Yep.
Why? What are you complaining about me for?
Because you freaking rickrolled me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, duh. I was just complaining. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he posted that. But I'm more mad at myself because I knew what it was going to be and opened it anyway.
Right.
It's like I'm nosy, so I got paid back, you know?
It's hilarious.
It's not cool, though. You need to knock it off.
All right.
Okay.
I'll behave.
I'm just kidding. I know you're never going to behave, but I am going to have to get you to start behaving in Google Docs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks for the help, by the way. That was super cool.
What would you have done if I wouldn't have just happened to show up?
I know. Where would I be without you, Artria?
I don't know.
Right?
What would you have done? Would you have gotten one of the other... Does anybody else know how to do that?
Nuh-uh, you're the only one.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm like, believe it or not, technologically challenged.
No,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, well,
Right.
I think it's kind of an interesting topic. I was talking with Speak Truth with Love about it, and she's
cool.
basically like, you know, a lot of us have to learn like a myriad of different things like that to do our job, and then other people they have work where they can use whatever, you know, comes with their computer, and it just does things just fine, you know, but
Yeah.
so it seems very basic to me, but it obviously does it to you. So I'm just like kind of giving you a hard time.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind.
But if you need help, you should tell me ahead of time
Okay.
because I might not be there.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you going to do if I get a life, Peanut?
What? Oh, probably stalk you or something.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, I dress up like a bush.
that's not going to end well.
Right. Like, what's
Unless
this
you
weird bush
dress-
doing here? Like, I thought it was the other
Unless you
side.
dress up like a marijuana tree or something, maybe.
Right. Exactly.
Then the
You'll be
stalking
like,
might work.
"Wow, who planted this big ass marijuana tree right here?" Oh well.
Yeah. We don't need any peanuts in the bushes.
Right.
So tell us something that's been going on with you or going on in your neck of the woods.
Something good or something bad? Something borrowed, something new.
Yep.
Like,
We're not getting married here. Just tell us something.
okay.
What's been on your
Something-
mind lately? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I get to like every once in a while I'll have like, for some reason the dudes they get like jealous of me or something, right? And I know it sounds arrogant, but it's not. It's just the truth. And like, and I got to deal with someone who's like, I don't know. It's like they get inferior complex or something. I maybe become funny or something. I don't know what it is, but like that happens periodically. So
Okay. Did you just say exterior complex?
I don't know what inferior.
You mean okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either like they're like I have a complex about being outside. Exterior. They're like, I
Sorry,
have to
I'm
be
sorry.
inferior.
I have to apologize to Donna for giving her a Wikipedia to define something, but it's accurate. I just checked. Okay, go ahead.
Right. So there's this one dude. He's like I don't want to mention any names, but he's got a channel where he's a funny guy like me too, and I always wish people to go on and be extra big and all this stuff. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm like whatever. I mean, I wish everybody well. I'm not like trying to like.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm serious. I don't try to compete with anybody or anything like that. It's like, you know, I think YouTube has that effect on people. It makes everyone combative and stuff where.
Wait, somebody is jealous?
Yeah, believe it or not, that happens to me a lot.
A lot?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of who it could be. Like in what kind of way?
Like well, like I don't know. I guess because I don't know. It's gonna make me sound arrogant if I start talking like that. Like, because he's a funny person, I'm a funny person, so I guess maybe that's his one thing, and so I guess anybody who has something similar, then all of a sudden that becomes an issue. I don't know. Like,
So you feel like you're intimidating this person's ego.
yeah, I'm not alone. It's not like I just came up to that conclusion.
Oh, okay.
Not like I'm looking in the mirror, flexing and kissing my bicep or something. You know what I mean? It's just.
Oh,
It is
I'm
what
not.
it is.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't think that, but now I want to know who it is.
Right.
Anyway,
I'll text you later.
okay.
Um,
You
but
can fill me in later.
yeah. So like for example, like I'll say make jokes about my nuts and stuff like, but it's just fun, right? And
Right.
we're
We
so
know.
they I know. So
You
they
think
start.
your nuts are so fun, don't you?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Don't
They're
all guys.
right. Exactly. We all do. So
Yep.
so now he started he streams in the daytime, and then now
Okay.
all of a sudden he's streaming at nighttime, and his humor became a lot more sexual, but not in a fun way. And so I had like people tell me,
Oh my
like,
gosh, sexual but not in a fun way?
is that even possible?
What do you
Waka
mean?
waka. Like, I
Like
don't know.
creepy?
Kind of creepy, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, gotcha.
That's the first. So I don't know, but that's what it was. Another girl I was talking to, and that's the first thing that came out of her mouth. Said, "Yeah,
Oh.
creepy," right?" And then she didn't know why, and why is he going at night? Why is he doing all this stuff? And so it's not just me observing the differences in his behavior, right? And so he'd be
So
doing some,
this other girl, wait, this other
yeah,
lady says that he's being kind of overtly sexual because
right.
he's jealous of you?
No, what she said was that, like, why is he doing that all out of the blue like this? You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Right? Like, gee, I don't make the connection.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
see, but I do, because I see the patterns in people. And like he was like he'd be doing passive aggressive stuff. Like usually I come in and I'm like, I'm a people person, so I'm excited to see
Yeah.
people. I know. So I come in exclamation points, hey, how's it going? And
Yeah.
and then he would see me and he'd be like peanut, like all lowercase letters, right? But he'd be like happy for everybody else, but for me it's like, like kind of like passive
Oh
aggressive.
my God, you guys are
Right?
reading this into the text? Wow.
Right, well, trust me, I'm
You're
accurate.
like women. Okay.
Well, kind of, yeah. I learned from women. So what happened was, that's not a bad thing. But like, I was, right, and then I was like, because I can fight people on that level. You know what I'm saying? But I whatever, I could do that, or physical, whatever. You pick the battlefield. So what it was, then I said, okay.
Ooh.
So I was like, all right,
Peanut's getting rowdy.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, so I put Craig like in little lowercase letters, and I know I'm right because then the next day he's like over exaggerated, yeah, peanut, So that tells me that he knows that I know he knows, right? And then like otherwise he wouldn't even be tripping, like, right? And so then I was on some other channel and and I'm like, goodbye everybody, and because they asked me one last word I wanted to say, so of course I'm thinking about the people
Yeah.
around me. And like, and he gets on and tries to interrupt me. He's like, "Come on, hurry up, peanut!" And like he's gonna mad dog me or something. I'm like, I'm just being polite at this point. And then
Yeah.
right. And then here's the clicker. Then like I did a stream where I had an mock interview with Trump, right? And
I know.
right. Did you see? You're right. You're there. And like, and
I
what
came
happened
by to say hi
yeah.
and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate, by the way. And then like I was still trying. I try to be cool with people. I give them all kinds of chances, and like and then administrative, and then it's funny. And then like what happened was I said, hey, why don't you come on my channel? You could make up a sock account, pretend to be Biden, and then Biden and Trump could start arguing with each other and it'd be hilarious, right? And he goes,
Yeah.
yeah, great idea. I'll do that. And then he waited till the very last minute before I was about to go live, and he's like, he's all, sorry, I can't make it tonight. I've been I had a bad case of, what do you call it, sinuses or something. And I
Uh-huh.
go, and I was like, wow, that's kind of weird, right? But we wait till the very last minute where I can't find somebody else. Okay, whatever. And then here's the clicker though. Then not too long after that, he goes on live on his own channel. So so how do you have sign? And then it's like all this other stuff. So it's like, so yeah, that's what I've been dealing with.
Ah, well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
What a pain in the butt.
I know,
So,
right? It's like
is this somebody that was a good friend of yours that you're just having issues with now?
no, it's what it is. It's like we met through like all these prepping channels and stuff, right?
Oh,
And
right.
they've been good to me. They've been giving me a lot of subs and stuff and warm, supportive, and all that. And
You do get a lot of people, like, you get a decent number in your lives, you get participation, you know. Sometimes people get rowdy and fight,
yeah,
but that's always entertaining for me.
yeah, you're right. Right, exactly.
This
you know
one
what?
time, you
Uh,
blocked a wrench, and I was dead, dude. I was like, oh my God. What is this dude doing?
I know it's totally chaotic and out of control. You know what's funny about it? Like on the whole scope of YouTube, right? There's people like have these gaming channels, have a gazillion followers and all that stuff, right? So just got to be down to earth. We're just like a little pebble and nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
Right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? And like so the fact that we're fighting over a pebble is just ridiculous. You know, in my mind, you know, I'm like, really? You know, I don't know. So what are you gonna
He
do?
wants to sword fight you.
Yeah, he wasn't sort of fighting. It's hilarious. Hey, Blackhearted. uh,
I put the Wikipedia definition of Rickworld in there because I mean it's basic enough that they could define it, you know, but
yeah,
so it wasn't too bad.
right, right. I figure most people know what's coming.
But
anyway.
now they know what it is, and they don't like you because you
Aw.
Rickrolled them. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Blackhearted says this Rickroll thing's funny. Clicked on all that confused when the nut house dropped the video. Yeah.
It makes sense now, though. Rickroll.
Oh, little lady says you should take it as a compliment because
Oh,
he's
thanks,
just
little lady.
envious.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's kind of flattering, you know, but it is what it is.
But what I don't understand is it just an attention thing that he wants attention, and you
I don't
get
know.
attention or something?
I have no idea. It's I who knows? I don't know.
Do you feel like you get attention?
Yeah, but like I mean, but he has way more people that show up on his stream than I do. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but he's been in that
Prepper
group
community?
longer. Yeah, so I think what it is, he's just insecure. He thinks that like he gets that's his one thing that he does, and I don't even care, but to him it's his thing. I don't know. I think that's what it is. He's just don't cut into my territory, but he can't say that.
Oh.
So this is
Why
the
not
result.
share subscribers, you know?
I try that. I don't care. I mean, like
No, I know you like
yeah.
it.
I mean, I try to like drive people to other channels all the time.
I know.
You know what I mean? So it's like, really, But,
yeah, no, you totally do.
some people are just small that way, like small on the inside.
Yeah, I guess. Small where it counts, you know?
Yeah.
Not very cool. No, you always are supportive. I was just actually telling someone that today. Like, even if you can't hang out, you always try to come by and say hi. You'll drop a super chat or, whatever. You'll do something like to be supportive, And I always appreciate that because I know that everybody gets busy and stuff like that. But like, you're a good dude. You can tell that you're like you're a solid, supportive type of person. If not a really good friend. So I appreciate you, Peanut.
Oh, I feel the same way about you.
Cool. Right on. I like it.
Yeah, you're supportive of me too. I mean, like you're busy.
I
you have so
try
much
to be.
Yeah, I succeed. Oh, someone made a good comment about you earlier too, but I had to work. But they said that you're really good at like I forget how they put it, but like maybe it was Michelle or Lolo or something. I don't know, but like they were saying like that you're really good at telling something honest to someone. And not having them get mad at you or criticize them, or I forget what it was. But you are really good at that, though.
I don't think so.
Really?
But that's just been my experience.
Yeah.
Although I do tell you that I would really like it if you could learn how to use Google Docs. I would show you how to do it, but
I'll figure it out.
I don't think you're going to do it.
You know what's hard is like because like I'm busy all the time. Like like I'm working.
What if it literally saved you like so much time and it only took you like 10 minutes to learn
I'll try to figure out tonight.
Okay, cool. Just give yourself 10 minutes.
Okay.
And if you can't figure it out in 10 minutes, then you can give up.
Okay. Is it I get Google Docs at google.com or
Just type Google Docs
okay.
in the search bar and it'll come up.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you're on Safari, which I'm sure you are.
I got Safari and I use Chrome too.
Okay, use Chrome
Okay.
because Google's going to give themselves preferential relevance. But anyway, yeah, just type in Google Docs and it'll take you right there. It'll give you a little drive, the whole
True help
nine.
was funny. Okay.
Oh, I know. Why did you do that to him? You've scarred him for life.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So
not cool.
exactly. So I feel
That's
bad.
true, Lolo.
It's either
Aw.
pissing people off or diffusing a situation. Oh yeah, true.
I usually when I make people mad is when I'm not trying to. Thank you for that, by the way. I usually when I make them mad is when I'm trying not to make them mad.
That's funny. And maybe it's because you're so candid and some people don't get it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not that candid. I hold back a lot of what I'm thinking because
Uh,
I know it's not popular opinion and people don't want to hear it. Like they didn't ask my opinion. Today I like it's pretty bold of me just to come on a live stream and be like, "Well, I want to talk about the concept of loyalty,
yeah,
and friendship and all this kind of stuff." Like who cares what I think about that? I just felt like I wanted to talk about it.
I think it's
I
cool.
want to talk
That's
about
a great
change and
subject.
stuff.
How positive too.
Hi Cass, what's up? Good to see you. Nutter.
Hey Cass, what's up? How you doing?
If I see you block another wrench, I think I'm gonna throw a gasket. You gotta go through your mods, dude. You got to. You're so
Right?
funny. It's just like,
Hilarious.
oh, hey, clown123, let me give you a wrench. Hey, Tony, what's up, Tony? Let me give you a wrench.
Hilarious, huh?
Who's the other one? Decone or
Like,
Decode?
oh my god, that guy's
Yeah.
such a dweeb.
Yeah, that one. So let me give you a wrench.
Right.
You just wrench everybody up. Forget about it.
Just
So-
forget about it.
Let me ask you a question, Peanut.
Okay.
Do you know who Wendy V is?
Oh, I think I've heard of Wendy. Is that the one that does like like she runs around harassing people to try to get money from them out of tragedy
Oh my
or something?
God! No.
Right? No?
No. Wendy V has a clip channel,
Okay.
and she goes live on. I go live with her on Friday night.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Oh my
I'm confusing her with someone else. Like this
Yeah,
blonde woman that's got glasses or something. I don't know what her name is. Like that's someone different, I guess. I forgot.
Are
who
you
that-
talking about Molly Golightly?
It might be. Yeah, it might be her. I don't know.
What are you
Because like
talking-
someone sent me this video where like there was this tragedy where like they were milking it or something and like
Oh, was it the Summer Wells drama people? Bullhorn Betty.
I think
Molly
so. I don't remember.
Golightly?
I'm not really up to all that stuff, but like I think it was
Good.
some. But you know what I'm talking about? Like where they do some really
Mhm.
brutal things where they're just like just trying to wring people out of their money out of the most tragic situation. You know?
Yeah,
mean-
the tragedy pimps is what they
Yeah,
call
it's
them.
like
Yeah,
God, a lot of vileness and stuff.
I
but,
know.
Well, Wendy V. No, what's her link? Can you put in the private chat or something?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so she was on a panel with you on my channel one
Oh,
day.
I probably do. Like, I probably do know her. Like, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
It's probably insensitive of me.
No, I was asking you because I go live with her on Friday nights, but this past Friday we had to push it to Saturday, and
Okay.
that's why when I came over to talk to you, I had to dart.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I don't mind. You don't have to explain it to me. I mean, it's just a live stream.
There you go, Nutter. But if you here's the other thing. If you
Huh?
told me ahead of time that you're working on something and you were going to do it on a Saturday,
Yeah.
I could take 20 seconds and help you out. You know what I mean? Because that's literally how long it takes me. 20 seconds.
Okay.
And I
cool.
don't mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, thanks. Appreciate that,
Yeah.
Archery.
Yeah.
I subscribed to Wendy, by the way. So if she's
Okay.
on Friday, I'll do the best I can to show up over there.
If you want to, if it might not be your cup of tea, but we
I
play
don't mind.
this game where she does these clips and people
Uh-huh.
have to try to guess who it's called Who Said That,
Uh-huh.
and we play a game. They come in and it says Who Said That, and then they listen to a robot voice say the words of the clip, and then we have a discussion about it. People guess in the chat, and then she plays the clip of who it was that said it. So you do have to know some of the personalities in the community for it to
Uh-huh.
be super entertaining or
Oh my
whatever.
god, it sounds like so much fun.
But it is really fun for people that have followed these people too. Is Princess still with us? I know he was so end stage with his jaundice. I know, right?
Yeah, sounds like a
I
fun game.
believe, yeah, I believe he is still with us and doing quite well, living in the other home. Yeah, it is a fun game if you know the people in the community, right? But might not be that fun for you, Peanut. Anyway,
Uh-oh. I'm sure it'll still be fun.
if you're bored, I know you're always busy doing stuff, making music and doing your little video stuff and writing in in Apple Pages. What's your next script about?
I was thinking about either doing like a spy one, like so I did like a detective one. Like
Like a 007?
yeah,
Oh,
like kind of like that.
detective.
You're right, really detective, but yeah, like 007 or something. Either that or I was thinking about doing like the hillbilly time machine, because I think that'd be
Mm,
funny. Like they were all get killed.
that would be funny. You got to do that one. Do that
Right.
one.
I just know it's gonna piss people off though, because there's like in the prepping community, there's a lot of people from the South. So I don't mean to hurt anybody. I just make fun.
Almost all, like most of my favorite people on here are from the South,
Yeah, like
and they're not really like hillbillies. They're
oh, I know.
Southern.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's
Yeah.
just like some people they misinterpret like a Southern accent. I love Southern accents, by the way, but like
Hmm.
they misinterpret that as being stupid, and it's
Yeah.
not at all. It's just it's a what's the word? I think a caricature people, or what do they call that? Like a stereotype or
A
something.
stereotype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what I do though. I just use stereotypes. Like for example, the I had in the last one, like I made Red Riding Hood like from the ghetto or something, and she's like, "What?" And like Rapunzel's letting down her hair. She's like, "Hey, nothing but a weave" or something, So, I'm like, whatever. But I'm not like trying to make fun of any particular person. I'm just using the stereotype. Like I had an
Hmm.
alcoholic leprechaun, and you know, um, special needs
Why? Because the
Aquaman.
Irish drink so much.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean,
Yeah,
it's right. It's just a joke. That's all.
you're just
You know.
not being politically correct.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do
So
it.
as long as you're not being, well, you'll do what?
I'm gonna do. I think I would be funny on a hillbilly time machine. Right.
I think you should do it. I mean, you're not being racially insensitive or anything.
Yeah. Right.
You
And
know,
then
I've heard people say that they think that I was like stubbing my nose at people with a southern accent. No, girl. It's
uh
not about the accent. It's about what's behind the accent that counts. You know what I mean?
yeah, and I like
It's the
southern
person
accents. Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think my accent's boring. I think
I like your accent too.
I
You,
think our accents are boring. Sorry.
no, I
The whole
like your accent.
California thing is just,
I like it actually.
it's what you're used to, though.
Actually, Lolo's got a cool accent too. Like she got like
Mm-hmm.
some kind of I don't know what she has, but it sounds cool. And
Yep.
yeah, a lot of and I don't want to start naming names, but a lot of people on here have cool accents. I like your
Yeah.
accent too.
Well, thanks, Peanut. I was kind of ranking on it because, we're both from Cali.
Right.
So,
Totally.
I can
We
do
gotta
that.
represent, girl.
There's nothing to be proud of.
Really?
I mean, no. Mm-mm. The beach towns and all that, those are great cities. Like Santa Cruz is a great town.
That's
It
where I'm
really
from.
is. No, I know. I
Uh,
know. It's a great town, but it's just, there's so many like cities there that have just been destroyed. It's sad.
uh-huh.
Like the old school stuff, yeah. But there's a lot of places that have just been ruined.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but
Yeah,
it
it's not
is,
the same as it was back in the
it's
day, for sure.
not. But maybe
Yeah.
Santa Cruz is for all I know. I haven't been there in
It's
forever. I wish I
oh,
could go.
it's like way crowded and you get the weird people there and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Like you
Oh,
probably see it in
yeah.
Seattle and all that, right?
Oh, you mean like tons of homeless people and
Homeless
overrun with
people and then like
drugs and
aggressive and like pooping in the
can't even go to 7-Eleven anymore Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna roll you coming out the store, and I don't mean Rick roll.
Right.
Everyone in every place has something to be proud of. Look at what Cass said. I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Historically speaking. But girl,
Well, it's still like even though there's a lot of bad there. Like, oh, here's one thing in Santa Cruz is I guess there's a lot of like heroin people there or something. I don't know, but like I
really?
guess yeah, if you go like I heard someone used a bathroom at the bus station in downtown, and that like there was a needle or something in the thing, and I guess that's not uncommon to find needles in certain places. So
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, exactly. And oh, the other thing is I remember I was going to school there, right? And this this girl comes up to me while I'm eating a burger. Hey, Cos, how's it going? And they're all like,
Cosmic.
hey, that's not beef, is it? I'm like, no, of course not, but it was. You know what I mean? But like, just the point that like that they're so arrogant that they think they have a place to tell me, or anybody else what they should be doing and thinking and etc. That happens a lot there.
So you have Karens, basically.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Karens there for sure.
What's
Are you
up,
talking about your
Cos?
community, Peanut? Peanut, you
Talking about
your
Santa
community?
Cruz.
Am I too loud? Is my
No, you're
game
man.
too high? It sounds
I'm
like
talking about Santa Cruz, California.
All right. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm sure there's shitty people everywhere. No, but I was curious, Peanut. I seen you a lot. I've heard a lot of people talk about you. I seen you around in chat, but you got like a open mic improv night thing going on, or what? I want to inquire
Oh,
more
we could
about
do
this.
that. Yeah, you want to come on
All
sometime?
right. I'm just curious. Well, I'm just saying you're gonna do like a whole, a detective, script. If you need someone to be the cantankerous chief, that's me. I'll say things like, Peanut, you get in line, you'll be walking a beat in the suburbs. Things like that. The mayor's breathing down my neck, Peanut. The media's gonna have a field day with this one. This typical shit movie.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that'd be great, Cosmic. Heck yeah.
Exactly. I need a link. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, come on. Oh yeah, I'll hook you up with a link. Give me a second.
Lolo,
You have to give him. You have to give him a
Lolo,
little
give me his
notice.
link. If you have his link, Lolo, just put it in the chat. That's crazy.
You have to know a little notice. When do you go live? Saturday nights?
I go Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time. What time zone are you in?
So that's
I'm
9 for
in-
him.
I'm in Texas, yeah. I mean, time doesn't matter. It's cool. Anything. Once the sun goes down, I can't clean windows anymore, so I come home. So it doesn't really matter. As long as it's kind of later in the day.
Yeah, I'd love to have you on, man. That sounds amazing.
I'm just curious.
Cosmic's a funny MFer, let me tell you. He's hilarious.
Hold on. Before you start complimenting me, Artria, I feel like I'm really disappointed at everyone because we didn't. Why hasn't the danger in this community? Why hasn't it been addressed and acknowledged? I mean, we have in your community, Artria, we have a potential anal rapist out there on the run, and nobody except Trisha clipped it and talked about it. Is there any way you could pull up a clip for me? I could send you the link.
Anal rapist?
What?
Well, you think I'm being dramatic, but hold on, let me drop you a link in the back. You just
Oh
play
my
it.
god, I'm
serious?
hoping that you're joking with
It's
me.
not a joke. It's serious.
No, this is dead serious. There's somebody out there.
Okay,
who's
Peanut.
They throwing the gauntlet down. Someone's ass is getting raped. All right. You think I'm being crude? I'm just reporting the news. Don't get that mad at me because I reported the news for you. I dropped the link. Yes,
Cosmic. Are you trying to porn me in a weird long troll type of way?
No. This is you can.
Oh, okay.
It's from Trisha, not Trisha. She's got porn on her channel. Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you're friends with TC, but I mean, I don't think she would care. I don't think she would care if you played a little clip.
Where am I finding
I'm
this
trying
clip?
to warn everybody. In the back private chat on StreamYard.
Oh, I'm a dipshit.
Cosmic, put my link in the private chat
okay,
because
you're a
I
low-tech
can't do it in the
boomer.
regular chat.
Oh yeah.
Shut up. At least I could. Okay. Not that low tech.
Oh, all the attention on Archie. What an ego this girl has, huh? Put us down and
it's
just
like the
whatever.
I big, you small.
I mean, take it easy, Archie. Yeah, right. Oh, now we're gone.
Right.
Okay,
We're
are
like
you
in
ready
the
to
ghetto
shut it?
side.
If
This
you come,
stream.
Yeah, it's only 30 seconds, so let it play, guys.
if you come at me, don't cry when I go harder at you. It's just the way it is. Like, if you're gonna cut my throat, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna cut your throat, stab you, and then sodomize you.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute. One
Play
more
that again,
time, one more
Archie.
time.
Just one more time.
If you come at me, don't cry when I go harder at you. It's just the way it is. Like, if you're gonna cut my throat, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna cut your throat, stab you, and then sodomize you.
Man, your ex-girlfriend's crazy.
And
What a
then
Yeah,
sodomize.
trip.
cray cray.
Stab you. Imagine that. Imagine getting stabbed in the stomach, your throat slit, and then sodomized after all.
Right.
Oh, that's fuck. Take it easy,
You're
Laura.
crazy.
One of those things is enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Dear God.
Takes no.
Wow.
And you know what? What I love about that, what I love about that is that what she's doing is improv, and just like improv, sometimes you say things that don't make sense or just goofy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't think this out. She was just in the moment with her feelings. Go, if you got my neck, I'm going for your face and your neck, and then I'm gonna tip your toes. Like, oh wait, hold on. Like she was basically a wrestler. That was like her. It was break your back and rape your ass and make you humble, right? Who was that? That was the Iron Sheik, right? Like. That was a
Oh, the
wrestling
Iron
promo.
Sheik.
Yeah.
Oh,
camel
man.
That's hilarious.
That guy was crazy. Didn't he end up going nuts? Like losing his
Oh
mind?
yeah. Well, he's still alive and he's still going nuts. Yeah. I don't know if he's
is
still alive.
he?
He used to go on Opie and Anthony's.
I
all
think
the time,
he's on
the old radio show I
Cameo.
watched. Probably, definitely. He gets into all that. You know, just being the character Iron Sheik. People will pay for him to do voicemails. You know, he got into that whole thing. You know.
Right on.
Look at Blackhearted thinks he'd be epic on Peanut's panel reading.
Oh
one of his
yeah, he'd be
scripts.
amazing for sure.
I've heard people talk about Peanut, and like I said, I've seen you in chat and just random chats that I hang out in, and I was just like, I never knew that. I don't know. I didn't know there were skits and bits and scripts and all that. I was like, well, I need to check this out.
Oh
I like
hell
this
yeah,
idea.
that'd be amazing, Cosmo. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not a formal introducer. I figured you guys will just mesh.
What? Oh, what's what's the link to your channel, Cosmic?
It's a sore subject right now. It's a sore subject. I
I'll
had a
DM
meltdown.
you.
I had a meltdown. And I retired from YouTube, and now I'm up here again. But it's all right. Yeah, just wait. Just wait.
Well, I'm
Okay.
super happy that you're here.
I know, me too. I always love meeting new people, especially someone cool and funny. I mean, that's awesome.
He's hysterical. He has his moments.
Yeah, that video
But
was
he's
that was
usually
hilarious.
hysterical.
You're like, just one of those things will be enough, right?
Yeah, it's just all three of them. Jesus. And then being anal whipped after that while your neck is cut. That's like the worst part. Like, Jesus. I gotta deal with my
Donna's
neck
like-
and my asshole at the same time.
Right.
I don't know
Wait,
which one I want to protect more. They're both so important.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I feel like I wanted to bring something else to your attention that you and Michelle didn't talk about, but I can't remember it now.
Okay.
I remember it. Jesus.
Do you want to see the clip that made me fall in love with Nick Rekieta?
Yeah, let's look at it. Pull up
Did I close
Nikki
it?
Rackets.
I might have
Did you close
closed
what?
it. This is. I think I had it open. Hang on.
Sweet.
I'll find it. It's kind of interesting, but it's pretty controversial.
Oh,
And you know how people are. Well, you know how people are, right? Like,
Well, I know how
you
Nick
can't
Katey
talk
is,
about
so
certain things.
buckle
Oh
up,
yeah, you
folks.
know how he is. Yeah, but it's the truth, and you know,
I hate
it's
Nick
not.
Katey.
You do.
I love I love him. That's why I hate him. I watch him more than probably any other YouTuber, and I just hate him because he makes so much money, and also his fallback is being a lawyer. So I don't like that. I'm like, yeah, if this YouTube thing doesn't work out, Peanut, I'm just gonna fall back on my law office.
I
and
love
my
him
practice.
so much.
Oh man, yeah, I see what you mean.
And he,
Well, I
he
wish.
makes thousands. No, he's great. There's nothing. He's
I hear you.
one of these people is just he's too nice, and I don't like. Well, he's not too nice. He's just he's too cool. I like him too much. It makes me apprehensive towards him. But no, yeah, I watch his morning stream, his night stream. I think he's on vacation. He hasn't been streaming. I think
Thank
him
God.
and Mrs. Racket.
I got to catch up a little bit.
Him and Mrs.
Okay.
What's his name again?
Nick Rekieta.
It's Nick Rekieta. Nick the what is it? Nick the attorney?
Rekieta Law is
Rekieta.
usually.
Yeah, Rekieta Law. All right.
Right on.
I'll play this. It's about 3 minutes. I don't know if I'll get hit. I might not. It's pretty bad. I'm just gonna say disclaimer: if you're easily triggered by facts, then you might want to leave for this part of the stream. Because the guy knows.
Whoa, guys! I want you to be careful because Archie just gave you a hot take. Sorry.
You ready?
Debbie O says, warn before you read those aloud. I'll need to mute. Oh, sorry, Debbie. I thought I gave enough warning that was going to be horrifying.
He's just reading super
Sorry.
chats for a sec.
Russell Wallace Warren says, Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey are selling children's diaries.
This part.
They are. Zuckerberg and Dorsey selling children's diaries. Kind of funny because Facebook and...
So everybody knows Facebook is owned by Mark Zuckerberg and Twitter by Dorsey, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And Twitter
Matt
are the
Dorsey.
diaries of people nowadays, right? But worse than that, Facebook and Twitter are the largest distributors of child pornography on the planet.
That!
Bar none. There is no website that even comes close. All of the crusades against like Pornhub and other places like, oh, you can disguise it on there. They don't need to disguise it on Facebook and Twitter. They just post it. I think YouTube is probably third. They have
I'm positive, Archie.
tons of child pornography.
I know. I know Nick Rekieta is making his great point. I know Nick Rekieta, and it's probably true. I just want you to know, Archie. I think most people didn't know that little fun factoid that, and it makes sense now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. It totally makes sense that the vetting process on Facebook and Twitter, it's nothing, and Facebook, it's a little bit better. There would be a lot of lewd, assiduous, and then people. Anyway, I know Nick Rekieta is absolutely right about that. It's just, I mean, I don't know. It's how you said it. Exactly. Finally, somebody said it. Like, hold on, Archie. I didn't even think about it before. And wait, what does he mean? See, I don't want to.
How did you not think about? Okay, I
don't want to jump the shark because this goes into this weird thing about like we've talked about how 15 and 16-year-olds have phones which have cameras on them, and sometimes they like each other, and sometimes they date, and sometimes they send pictures to each other. I mean, that's technically child porn. If you take your daughter's phone, if your daughter gets in trouble at school,
is a totally
you take her phone. Okay, so I didn't know what. Okay, let's go play it.
Yeah, it's not going there.
It takes them a while to moderate it. They get it moderated eventually, but it doesn't matter. The file transfers take place.
That's the part I'm talking about that I think about.
Interesting.
Just remember, the YouTube and Twitter, or Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, they can scan your comment for if you're about to call a politician a fucking sack of garbage. They can figure out that you might not want to post that. But they can't figure out how to scan a video file and make sure it isn't child pornography before it gets sent. Why?
That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that interesting when you think about it?
I mean that it's used as it's basically used as like a hub to transfer these pornography files to each other. I mean, I think it's fucking. I think it's. I mean,
I have no idea.
When you think about content ID, content ID is a beast.
Have you ever looked on people don't talk about this enough, and maybe I think people are talking about it more because the NFL kind of is falling off. But the NFL and Super Bowl weekend is the day for sex and child sex slavery. That's when they all get moved around the country is on Super Bowl. That's the biggest hub of trading and switching around. Look into it. It's a whole the FBI has investigated it and
that's some real shit too.
Yeah, it's real crazy.
Yeah, damn. I can't. It's so evil, what they do to people.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if I should play the end of it. If you
play it. It's all right.
Fiery. All right,
we're into it.
By the way, Facebook and Twitter have a huge library of identified child pornography that have passed through their site already.
Yeah,
they already have it. It's most likely. Let's be really fucking real here, because they won't say this. It's almost guaranteed that any child pornography video that passes across Twitter or Facebook has been passed before and they have a copy somewhere in the ether, not accessible to employees. I'm not putting that out there. That may be true, but I'm not putting that out there.
It might
Their
be true.
AI has a copy of every single video, picture, whatever, of some kid being diddled or fucked by an adult. They have all that stuff. They have it. They already have it. It's already gone across it.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong.
Here's the horrifying thing. When the FBI gets this shit, they've already seen these videos and pictures.
Yeah.
Already seen them. Twitter and Facebook and YouTube have too. They have algorithms to stop you from saying the N-word or whatever, because that's super fucking important. But they don't let their algorithms tackle the child pornography problem that is rampant on their websites. And fuck them for that.
Huh.
Nick's mad. He's gonna start drinking. Don't worry.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
I'd
he
never
does.
seen this
He
clip.
takes a quick drink. Oh, really?
I've never seen this clip.
I grabbed it and I was like, this is the
All
type
right,
of shit we should be
Cybercast,
talking
this was
about.
Fluffer
You
Boy
know what I
Binger,
mean?
Familiar with this judge.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, why are we wasting our time, like, arguing with each other? There's actual shit
Oh
going
my
on in the
God,
world
I
that's
couldn't-
interesting.
I'm so in agreement with you. Like people get wrapped up in their petty little beefs with other people on YouTube when all this other, and that's what they want. You know, I mean, that's exactly what they want, is competing and you know, all that stuff. Man, you're so right. I had this is opening my mind. I had no idea that they were doing all this stuff.
But yeah, it's a good
It's not-
channel,
it's not even, like-
obviously.
But every time, you know, you get one of these, and it was so crazy. We have a campaign website and all this. I mean, I'm sure there's a pedophile and kid porn campaign. I just never heard of them, but I know the movements for the LGBT. I know the movements for the black people. I know the movements for, I'm half Mexican, the Mexican people. I know the movements for, you know, the Jew. I know all those ADLs and all those, you know, big letter group names. We have all of those for those to protect those people, but we don't have anything for child pornography. And then when you do see like somebody will do a special about child pornography, what do they always do, Archia? Members on the deep web. The deep web. And it's like, it's not even on the deep web anymore, guys. It's on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
This is not like 20 years ago where we had to go to a secret website. Like it's out there now. He talked about man, shit on YouTube, man. The fact that there's some predators out there who know how to get themselves in the algorithm of, like, what was it? Where Spider-Man's fucking Elsagate. Remember Elsagate? How YouTube just had all these videos.
I know, me either.
YouTube it was called Elsagate. YouTube, there was a whole bunch. There was this whole thing of taking characters from popular kids movies and having them simulate sex acts and stuff on YouTube. It was like a whole thing, and how they named it and just how their channel, they would start the channel and get their channel in that right algorithm for little kids. And then they would start sliding in this weird sexually, you know, and then the kids would comment, and then they would try to go after those kids and kind of start grooming them. They could figure out who's going to be receptive to sexual stuff through these videos, and then start grooming the kids in the it was a whole fucking thing. And it's like, every time I hear about child porn busts and stings and operations and groups and advocacies, they never talk about that. They never talk about YouTube. They never talk about Facebook or fucking Twitter. It's fucking, it's very strange how there's a big blind eye being turned to like what's like an open secret. And like, I don't have a Twitter. I never had a Twitter, but I know you're allowed to post porn, right? Is that right? You can post porn on Twitter.
Yeah,
like,
on Twitter you can.
Yeah, see porn. I've never seen porn on Facebook.
You have to put it on an behind an age restricted wall, but all people have to do is say I'm over the age of 18, and then they're in. Like, it's like agreeing to NS, not safe for work channel in Discord, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't have to show ID.
It's weird.
I think maybe it's probably like part of their religion or something. You know, like it's all satanic. Like they're the people that run all that stuff. It's like a ritual, and like Aleister Crowley talked about stuff like that. Like it's a way to I guess, I don't know. I don't understand.
Steal the youth of others to gain.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to know.
No, it's blackmail. They you know, it's like
that's it.
Every like Dave Chappelle's talked about it. A bunch of rappers have talked about it. It's comedians and rappers will talk about it more than anything, and usually itself. But apparently, when you get to a certain level of Hollywood, you start getting invited to parties. And this is, I've heard Cat Williams has told this, Dave Chappelle, like a bunch of different people have told the same story about going to these house parties. And the way they describe it is it's a big mansion and every room's got a thing in it. You go around and you look for your thing. You go, okay, what do they do? Oh, they're doing coke. I'm not a cokehead. Oh, what are they smoking weed? Okay, I'll stay here. And then, oh, these people are having an orgy. Oh, these people are into BSM. Oh, these people. Whoa, wait a minute. Is that a 14-year-old? Like, they've talked about how, like, and then you can get compromised. I don't know. I mean, this.
I hear you. The way it's like getting jumped into the gang or something, and they always have something on you to control you, I guess.
But no, but you know what? This is bull. This, when I talk, I kind of pull myself back because I was like, I don't want to look like a complete like conspiracy theory brain or wacko. But COINTELPRO by the CIA is a thing. Like they had pictures of Martin Luther King with like fucking prostitutes in his hotel room and all this, and that's how he knew he was a swinger and had orgies. You can look into all this. It's all Dave Chappelle talked about this on his last special. It was called COINTELPRO. It's a program that they had in the CIA, and they targeted members of the leaders of the civil rights groups, and it would be real fucked up. Like with Martin Luther King, they knew what hotel room he was going to
total blackmail,
and they sent a hooker to go wait in that hotel room, and they had like a camera in there. So at some point, Martin Luther King opens his hotel room and goes in, and fucking this hooker comes from behind a window, and all we know is we got a still image of you in a hotel room with a stripper or a prostitute. Martin Luther King. It's called. I mean, this is we've talked about. This is declassified. This is not a conspiracy. COINTELPRO is a real thing, and that's how they read all these. All Martin Luther King knew he was cheating on his wife by reading his letters and his mail and stuff like. So it happens. I mean, the government has done this before, where they want to hold stuff over your head and embarrass you and try to keep you in line.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that, like on YouTube, like where there's all these people are doxing each other and all that, and I was reading about this. There's a contact lens that they're coming out with in the computer industry, where it's going to allow you to look through. We don't need your phone anymore. Everything's through contact lens. It's not like a conspiracy. It's a known thing that they're working on. And what it's going to do is it's going to blend like reality with like the metaverse. Yeah. And so I think what's going to happen is you'll just be able to look at someone, put it, analyze your facial features, and go, okay, that's Stan Smith. Here's their jail record. Here's their bank stuff. Here's where they live. So everybody's going to know everything about everybody. I think that's what it's preparing for us for, is no privacy.
This weird augmented reality, It's true.
Guess who just went live?
Who?
Nick Rekieta.
He's back from vacation.
Boom. Back from his 2-day vacation.
He was out of there for a while. I didn't see him. Like I said, well, I've been hanging out in BC, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But I usually I watch Nick in the morning and Nick at night. Like I don't know, he has
Nick at night.
Nick at night. Nick at night, yeah. But he's
very addictive.
He drinks whiskey at night, right? And then he goes to bed at like 3 a.m, and then he wakes up and he's already live again by the time I wake up. So I'm like, Nick, you're sleeping on 4 hours. Yeah.
Look at what Cass said, though. She said the last 2 months, Rekieta is getting more bold and really voicing his opinion.
Right.
I'm a little worried he's having a bit of a mental health issues.
He looks like that video.
More comfortable showing himself.
He's probably like, go ahead.
How did Limonade find her way over here? What's up, Limonade?
Just grazed her way over here. Oh, sorry.
It's because of you, dude. She follows you, huh? Damn. Cosmic has his own fan club and shit.
It's not true.
Yeah, it is. There's a bunch of them. Just like you, Nutter Butter, with your fan club.
It's Cosmic.
Do you remember, Artria, that Nikki Rackets was going back and forth with I watch a lot of Crip Mac. She was going back and forth with Crime and Law, or what's the Law and Crime channel on YouTube?
Yeah.
Did you see a certain anal rapist is also now having difficulties?
I did.
I'm basically Nick Rekieta. I'm as good as Nick. I mean, honestly.
I was talking about that at the beginning of the live, I think, because she decided that she was going to be able to go and stream it on Twitch because they can't do anything about it. And it's like, yeah, they can. They're DBA law and crime. Like they can, if they want to, even though it's not their feed. You can go to source.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
Once they
I
put that watermark on it, her head doesn't take it off. I'm just saying.
like how Laura was like going like, oh, we're better than long crime. We have a chat, and apparently that's like
Yes.
the judge was like, which is weird. I don't think the judge. See, we're in this weird time, Artria. We're in a really weird time where like I don't think the judge gets to say that. I don't think the judge gets to say ban floofy shoes from the chat. Like I don't think the judge. I think this is like we're gonna figure out in the next like 3 years like how we're gonna. And you know what's gonna happen? I honestly think this should happen. There should be a live stream for a public live stream for every court case in America. I think that totally should be happening. And also, now this I'm confused about. I don't want to mess this one up because everyone's gonna call me creepy. But they've also Nick was talking about live stream for all court cases. I'm taking this all from Nick.
Yeah.
He's talking about maybe not a live stream. I wouldn't call it a live stream. Maybe like a private stream or with the email list or something. But public schools, every public school class should be live streaming. It should be on YouTube. I'm sorry. It should. You should be able to go look up what your kids did in math class on YouTube. But not public, probably not public, but maybe like a private video that's in an email list that you can get and click on and go
you
look.
You can encrypt that shit.
I like that idea.
But it's
you
like,
can encrypt it.
Like as a kid, I could imagine hating that. Like as a kid, I would, no man, it's gonna ruin everything. My mom's gonna see how much of a fool I act in school. You know, you know. But
I like one of the things I like about it though.
I don't care, kids. I'm sorry, kids. You don't get to decide. You're under 18. Like these teachers need to be held responsible for any weird shit.
For both, actually.
That's a good thing for the judges too. Like I remember I would hitchhike. I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas.
That would be good for judges.
Yeah, I went to Hot Springs, Hot Springs, Arkansas, and we went in and just sat in like these traffic court. It's like the main judge in this area, and he was just so mean. He was just like a dickhead to everyone, and like every time, especially to the DWIs, because he'd be like, Mr. Ramirez, you were going 85 on what is that? Thornberry Street. You know what, Mr. Ramirez, my grandbaby lives on Thornberry Street. And I'll tell you right now, if you hit my grandchild, you wouldn't be standing in this court. It's like, I remember watching it with other like locals. One of them was a homeless guy who brought me. He said, no, we need to go watch how ridiculous this judge is. And I was like, I think of that whenever Nick was talking about, live streaming, court case. Like, yeah, people need to see these Southern judges that no one hears about. Like, you need to see how ridiculous he is. And hold on, I'm sorry, I never do this, Archer, but I gotta address the chat. Lemonade and Starlight, because Starlight, you said the same thing like last week. Yes, guys, I have a little bit of a sunburn. You also live in Texas. You also know it's hot, but y'all don't go outside. Starlight, you don't go outside. Lemonade, you don't go outside. I know I look funny. My nose is red. Because it's hot and because spring is here and I'm a little bit sunburned. Don't worry, I'm gonna start tanning and I'll
Cosmic.
Be I'm sorry.
You look fine. You look fine.
It's just like Jesus, guys. Like I'm not gonna be told by two losers who live in my state that don't go outside, that haven't seen vitamin D in forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sorry.
Cosmic, you look beautiful.
I got two shut-ins making fun of my nose, my sunburnt nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I'm sorry. I go outside, guys.
I know. Yeah. Look, people are just envious, It's like Peanut was saying. Sometimes,
the haters,
right. Yeah.
Lemon, you were sending me your cleavage pictures like 2 years ago. Stop it. Stop making fun of me, you weirdo.
2 years ago. That's a weird flex. She probably still would be if she could.
All these people, all of a sudden, you're right. Isn't that amazing? Is all of a sudden you're ugly and shit, like fucking when they're upset at you and they hate you. And it's like, I don't even go at like, whatever.
Look at
it's just such
people
a
are saying you look amazing, Cosmic.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just looking, listen, guy. This nose is gonna tan. I'm gonna come in here with a tan nose, and y'all all be jealous of the old cause. I can't let Texan shut-ins make fun of me for going outside. I can't allow that to pass through without me addressing it.
remember.
Oh yeah, Texas
Me.
gets hot.
I feel like I really ruined everything.
I used to live in Houston. Where are you at in Texas?
Dallas.
Dallas. Okay. Got the Whataburger.
It's especially lemonade. Oh, sorry. They told me not to address the stupid people. And I was like, I know. Especially making lemonade. Wait, hold on. Let me check something. Okay.
Yeah, I never addressed any of them because I figured like if you're gonna take all that time to make an account,
Yeah.
just
I just
waste it.
don't.
Just
I don't think
delete.
you. I don't think you were wrong, Archie. Is all I'm saying. It's like I feel like you got a couple of. All of a sudden, some people jumped in the chat, right?
Yeah, I think you got a fan
You
club.
got friends over here just because I'm here. Huh? That's interesting.
Yep. You got
I
a
was
fan
here.
club. They miss you.
I thought they wanted to hear the anal rapist that's out there on the loose, and nobody seems to care about.
They're trying to look. Here's the deal. They need some attention. And yeah, don't bother.
I'm not gonna be made fun of by shins. I'm done with that.
Yeah,
I'm done
well,
being made fun of by shut-ins.
they come in all different sexes, shapes, and sizes. So yeah,
Yeah,
fuck 'em.
lifestyles.
There's no shortage of them. Lifestyles.
Sexual preferences,
It
whatever.
is. It could happen. It could happen. I don't know where I'm checking for what.
Oh, check DMs.
Yeah, I don't have any, so that's cool.
Hit the DMs.
It's always funny when people say
Artie?
check DMs, but then you don't have any DMs, and you're like, oh, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. No, I already did. I already handled it, Lolo. She's got it. I gave it to her the second she said it. All right? All right. All right. Like, check DMs. Here, let me start typing to you. You're so crazy, Lolo. All right. It's all handled. So, anyway, we were talking about Nick Rekieta.
Nicky
And,
Rack.
these sorts of concepts. But, like, that's actually when I heard that, I was like, okay. Yeah, because what interests me about that is kind of the technology behind it to where there's so much that we do already know. We could prevent a lot of situations, but jails, prisons, things like that, they're lucrative. There's a whole business based on DUIs and getting people into alcohol school and all this other stuff. So criminals are kind of lucrative, and I'm not saying that 100% of the time they don't want to stop them, but some of the time they don't want to stop them. They want to let them commit these crimes. We gotta justify. And end up getting these.
We gotta
people in
justify our
jail.
budget next year somehow.
Yeah,
right?
We have to spend the money that we have and go over.
True that. Yeah, like a quota or something. Huh?
It benefits an agency to be like, oh God, fentanyl is rampant. We need more money to handle this.
There was just a
They
big
kinda
a big trafficking bust that happened in Florida, I think it was. And they busted out a judge.
Whoa.
Disney World employees.
Damn.
Like, yeah, so somebody, either that's a thing or, somebody got set up. But I think it's a thing.
I think it's what's weirdest is everyone, if you have an Instagram, you should go follow Texas Latino Media. It just basically shows you all the fucked up like shit that's going on in Dallas. And like one thing that typically happens for some reason up in Plano, Texas, like north of kind of Dallas, a little bit north of Dallas, there's always pedophile ring bust. And I think the most haunting part about it, Artria and Peanut, is that it's never like a group of people. It's not one race. It's not one ethnicity. It's not one look. It's just like one's a old art teacher. One's a bicycle guy. One's a gym trainer. One's a 19-year-old gamer. Like they're all like, one's a black dude from the hood. Like it's just like, it's never like they look like they wouldn't be friends in real life. Let me put it that way. Every time these pedophile buzz streams happen, they all look like they've never hung out in a room together. You know what I'm saying? Like like a speed dating convention type energy.
Damn,
yeah.
So are they like? Is that connected to like all this trafficking? Like they're like, right?
I think it's pictures. I think there's a real hustle in taking pictures and selling pictures on the internet. I don't know. Like I
Oh
don't really know.
yeah, big time.
But I think that's like because like one thing that like doesn't get talked about is like these grooming gangs in England and especially in Sweden from another part of the country. These refugees come in from another part of the country, and they're really known for these grooming gangs where they'll like give out candy for pictures and then use like shame. Like they'll be like, hey, I'll give you this much money or this much candy, 14-year-old girl for these pictures, and then once she's then you just kind of blackmail her for more pictures. Like it's
Yeah.
really, it's a real like Sweden became like the rape capital of Europe. Go look this up. Like it became the rape capital of Europe like not too many years ago, and it's just refugees from different cultures and different values. I'm trying not to be hateful on here. I'm just saying.
No, I know. I hear you. That's rough, man.
You have a lot of knowledge on this whole thing, Cosby. So it's interesting to hear what you had to say. Like, well, I wonder if like if some of them that are, so I don't know anything about the subject at all, really very little, but I'm wondering if like some of the lower ones, if they're just weirdos that are just maybe they were violated at some point or something like that, had proclivity. Because I think that like you were mentioning like some of the upper people in the music industry and that sort of thing, how they're like kind of they use it as a leverage on that celebrity so that they have to do what they're told, so keep in line, I guess. But like
otherwise they get bitch slapped at the Oscars.
Right.
Or you get slapped at the Oscar. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't think that like it's all completely just blackmail. I think there's a religious like significance to it, like on the upper, the elites that are, because they're like right. So I'm wondering is like some of these lower ones that get caught, are they just weirdos or are they connected somehow to the whole elite system?
Well,
you know what I mean?
There just is weird. Like if there's someone thinking where we sound crazy and you just want to start real base level, just look up Bohemian Grove and just look up the video, the documentary Alex Jones did about the Bohemian Grove. Even though I remember when I was younger, I'd never cared about like the Illuminati religion because I was like, well, I'm an atheist, so and I'm not an atheist anymore. I used to be an atheist. And I remember being like, I don't care about their goofy religion. But I had to realize like way later on, like, well, even if you don't believe it, realize that like politicians and rich people are like burning owls and having effigy burnings.
Exactly.
They're into some weird and then look into Skull and Bones, look into the Freemasons. Listen, there's people in my chat in this chat right now going, no, Cosmic, my dad is a 3rd-degree Mason. I get it. He's fine. Your dad's fine. All the lower degree Masons, Bad Wolf. I'm not talking about all Masons. Bad Wolf's a Mason. He's not a bad guy. On these higher levels, though, what's up with these rituals?
You're right. You're fucking right.
Weirdo rituals, bro. What does that have to do with anything else? Is these weirdo religious rituals?
It has to do with other shit. It's a worshiping of other shit.
Yeah, because some of the stuff goes back to like these ancient like deities, like Moloch and stuff. Like which is kind of like a representation that's linked to like you're talking about Bohemian Grove, right? Where they would like sacrifice children onto these like burning altars and stuff like that. So this stuff goes way back. So I'm just curious,
So do you think that's what it is? Do you think it's just a remnant of their past, why they do the rituals? But we're trying to figure out why do they touch kids? Like let's forget the Moloch, let's forget the blindfolds and the weird Skull and Bones have to jerk off in a coffin in front of each other. Look this all up. This is George Bush jerked off in a coffin in front of his
real.
I bet. Yeah, I believe
it's not a theory. It's real.
It's a thing they talk about. Yeah, it's a thing they talk about openly nowadays. Like before it was a theory 20 years ago. Now they openly talk about it.
Yes. Thank you.
What is there just that's just, we could just attribute that to like that's like I joke. I always
we'll say it's a fetish. It's their habit.
Like the groundhog. Like I think it's weird that Americans, we still care about this groundhog, and guys in top hats with scrolls come out and they go,
It is weird, man.
Yeah. It's all that. But there has to be some sort of religious or spiritual component.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like you said earlier about just like the lower level pedophiles. Unfortunately, a lot of the times hurt people. So pedophiles typically were victimized when they were kids, and it's kind of this disgusting
it's
habit of the
unfortunate.
cycle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But these people, you're right, it's control, but there has to be something else for these higher up people who are into this weird, I don't know, and it's weird to me. I mean,
These are the
there has to
things
be
that
something
I
to it.
wish I could talk about on YouTube on a regular basis that I can't talk about on YouTube on a regular basis, because if you're going to start talking about this stuff, you got to know what the fuck you're talking about,
Yeah,
and you better
yeah.
have some good sources, because
Yeah.
the minute you say the name Alex Jones, people are like, "Oh, he's a whack job." Well, yeah, he
Sandy
might be a
Hook.
whack job, but guess what? He fucking knew some shit. I'm sorry, he did. You can,
Yeah.
you can crap on him all you want and say he's a shill, and I'm sure he is or was. But, at the end of the day, there was some stuff that came out.
There's some
and it
truth
was
in
true.
there. Yeah, you're right.
So you don't throw
Oh, I
the
get it.
baby away with the bathwater,
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
the
No.
point.
Yeah, I totally agree.
The fun, my favorite meme now, and you'll see it on this channel called Memology, is another quarter in the Alex Jones was right jar. And that's happened like in the last 3 years. That's a meme that doesn't go away because it just continues to happen. Him and David Icke, everything I read about them talking about when
David
I was like 14,
Icke, dude,
it's
yeah.
coming
interesting,
true.
too.
It's coming
Yeah,
true.
you're right.
Like, I wish it
Yep.
wasn't coming true, but everything they've talked about is kind of coming true.
Yeah. I think we're in the end times. It's like what it is. Like, so all this stuff is coming to the light, and like where they're talking about a third world war and stuff. And
How are people not focused on this more? I get it. Like, we have to live, right? So you have to do your day-to-day stuff or whatever. But like, why aren't people pondering things that have to do with like getting through that sort of thing, or
No, hold
surviving
on.
the storm?
Goofy Shoes 45, you were in Harry Ballsack's chat the other day, and you said I was a liar. Take a link, bitch. I'm gonna drag you, Artria. Artria, what were you talking about? Global elite and the spiritual and freedom of humanity. I'm sorry. I had to address Goofy Shoes 55 and why she called me a whore in Sinky Balls' chat last week. Sorry. What were you talking about, Artria?
So yeah, let me ask Peanut a question.
Okay.
Do you think that Cosmic should come out of retirement or what?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I'm an old man.
Yeah.
This is YouTube is a young person. YouTube is a young person. I'm ready to pass
ready for the
on.
retirement home. Back in my
Young
day,
wolf.
we used to walk 50 miles in the mud just to get to the town full, watch him play with himself in the mud, and we liked it.
Like, I'm
I'm
super
losing.
old compared to you, and you're like, it's a young
I'm
man's
old.
game. And
I can
I
barely
can
take care of
tell.
myself.
Look at Nick Rekieta's. He's addicted to live streaming.
Yeah,
He might be addicted to the money and that, but like the title of his live tonight is back quick live stream. Like, he just gets back and he's like, well, I gotta go live. He's got the bug, man.
Yeah. And he doesn't. And people are right. He has been a little bit more saltier lately. He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna
I
have
love it.
his
I know, I like
opinion.
that too.
He's gonna have his opinion. Doesn't give. He's not making fun of that. It started with that. I don't know the Jack something, the
No.
manosphere guys. Peter, you ever seen one of these
The
guys on the internet
alpha.
who teach you how to be alpha males? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Who teach you
that
how to
guy.
No, I don't know what that
you
is.
want to get chicks. Yeah, well, it's a whole YouTube genre to teach you how to talk to women and stand up straight and be a better alpha male. You know what I'm saying? And this guy got busted out on a live stream. Well, it's something that everyone kind of knew, but it just got brought up again, and he cussed out the girl's live stream he was on, the girl who was just reading it on the live stream. And basically it was about like, he's this big alpha male, how to be a man, have your wife and your kids, super on the right wing, very right wing of we need to have families and babies and all that type of shit. And then we find out he wrote this whole article 10 years ago about he liked the fact that his girlfriend went out and got fucked by other guys and he got to just stay home and jerk off. Like, he wrote all out how it was just bad. It was just very opposite the family, very opposite being alpha male. It was actually an article about how he liked to be in a beta male. It's just Nick went hard on that, and he started trying to like people. He went into this whole thing about how he's gonna start taking people to court, and of course Nick Rekieta is a lawyer, so he's like, please, let's do that. I will actually want to do that. I actually want to go to court.
Yeah,
I'll get one of my homeboys to be my lawyer, and it's not gonna happen. Well, yeah.
That was
So
badass.
I mean, and then And then so everyone got mad at that, and why Jack Marr or whatever his name is, why he has been going extra hard on Nick Rekieta. Is Nick Rekieta, like a lot of people are talking about that article, but like Gavin McInnes and Nick Rekieta are going off about how like, no, you can go to like YouPorn. This guy has porn from back in the day where he was letting his wife peg him. And look, if you like your
What's
wife to
his
stick
name?
dildo
What's
in your
the guy's
butt,
name?
Jack
I
Marr.
can't
Jack
ever.
Marr.
Oh, is that who it is? There was another
It's the guy with the. He's got the big brown beard, but the goatee part is gray. That's like
I'll find the other guy.
You gotta realize, all the alpha male guys, they all have to have like a peacock thing. They're all wearing a bracelet or a necklace, or they got like something in their hair. Like that's like a thing about being an alpha male is peacocking. So it's corny.
Yeah.
So he's got like a half gray, half brown beard, and he's just like I said.
That's
Nick
weird.
Rekieta's been going off on him. Like Nick Rekieta, he gets a lot of viewers, a whole bunch of viewers, and he doesn't care. He's making fun of Jay. We're gonna make fun of you. The chat's gonna make fun of you. They're gonna super chat me jokes. I'm gonna read them live on air. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna threaten you. You go bullying smaller channels saying I'm gonna take you to court, and they actually believe you, and they get scared and they quit talking about you. Well, you're not gonna do that to me. I'm a bigger channel, and I would love to go to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes fists and fists and fists full of money. Like it's insane.
Wow.
Over 3,000 a stream, bro. Over 3,000 a stream.
It's great.
3,000 a stream.
That's me lowballing it. That's me
That's all
lowballing.
kinds of money.
Totally lowballing.
Let's talk about that. But hold on. Let's talk about that. I'm sorry. I'm taking some. Trisha, don't be mad at me, TNT, because I'm taking a little bit. This is kind of related because we're talking about YouTubers and making money. And I don't know, Peanut, if you have a monetized channel. I don't know, Archer, if you have a monetized channel.
I'm not monetized. Huh?
I did get kind of weirded out this tax season because I got my 1099 for my YouTube donations. So TNT claimed that, and she said it. She was, I don't care who says it. So TNT, don't get mad at me. She said she made 3,500. That was all she made last year on YouTube. 3,500 from donations, and the government wants her to pay 1,500. And it's like, ooh, wait a minute. Like I don't even think I want donations anymore. YouTube is supposed to do W-2s. They've been talking about switch over and just taking taxes out. But
I heard her say that.
State, it's gonna get confusing. But it almost made me go, yeah, guys, hit the Cash App and the PayPal. Don't donate to YouTube.
Yeah, but then if you get more than $600 on your Cash App and PayPal, guess what?
Oh yeah,
they're always
they
after
could
money.
Potentially audit it.
No, they will absolutely make you pay taxes on it.
Damn.
Anything over $600. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had a bill that I paid using Venmo, and the person, the creditor, is like, I can't take it anymore in Venmo because I get taxed on it as income because I'm the client paying them, and then it's like I get taxed on it as income, and then I get taxed on it a second time because it went through Venmo as income. So it's like they're paying taxes on it twice.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had to change like my whole account to have Zelle.
I wonder, like, I went gambling the other night just for fun, right? And we won some money. We were playing bingo, right? And and I wonder if that will happen with me or people who do that, or if they get taxed. Because I think like they get taxed. Of course,
how much did you win?
Like $300 or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at some point, it's gonna just get lower and lower the tax rate, like the tax line.
Well, I mean, like
threshold.
if I kept winning, let's say like once a month I won $300. I wonder if you can get taxed on that, or then if you can you write off the losses too? You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's a good question. Because if they're going to tax you on the winnings, you should be able to write off the losses, but I don't think so.
What's confusing, because that's all kind of
insane.
confusing, but that's like an easy Google answer away to figure kind of that out, especially depending on what state you live in and everything. If your state takes state taxes, the really confusing things, I have a whole gang of homeboys going like, wait, what? The Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin has to get filed in your taxes and everything, and it's any
really?
kind of cryptocurrency. Yeah,
like capital gains.
And
shit.
And you know what's crazy? Yeah. And you know what's crazy, Archie?
I just reinvest it.
I thought crypto was like, it was like supposed to be off the books money. Like
no.
I thought this was supposed to be not like, I don't even care about it anymore. I thought it was decentralized, and the decentralized bank can't touch it anymore. If I'm paying taxes on it, I'm not into it.
My Doge went way up. I didn't even know that happened.
Uh-huh.
Go Doge. But I mean, no, the thing is like I don't really understand. Um, I don't understand how they're taxing you on that because I don't have any capital gains. I'm taking any money that I make out of my investments and reinvesting it. So on my P&L, I there's no way I'm getting taxed on this yet.
So you're like Nipsey Hussle, all money in. You just keep it going.
Just
Cook
keep
the
it
books,
going.
you know.
No, you're not cooking the books.
No, I
You're
know.
making you're making the long bet, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
$11.99 before they take taxes. $11.99? Are you kidding? Wait, what? I'm confused. It seems like YouTube is the one making money here. It's $11.99.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm
Yeah,
little lady.
confused. What is?
Because
What's she talking about? Tell me.
I don't know what she's talking about, but going just back to the idea, she'll explain it. Going back
Okay.
to the idea of just YouTube making the money. Yeah, because I was thinking about that shit too. I was like, so I'm getting taxed on this money that I'm getting in donation, and also YouTube takes like what 30%? Like fuck off.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
they
it's pretty crazy.
do.
I'm starting to think being a YouTuber is kind of like a scam. Like, and like you
Yeah,
either
yeah.
make nothing or you got to be making like thousands
A
a day.
Right.
lot.
That's the
Yeah,
only
Yeah.
kind of makes
exactly.
sense. Like Molly,
Right,
I
that's what
wonder
I'm
what
saying.
Molly Go
Yeah.
Lightly's, what Molly Go Lightly's taxes are going to
Her
look like.
tax
when-
rate
like,
had to go through the ceiling.
Uh-huh. No doubt.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the way I look at it
Oh,
too. You have to
no.
be making bank to make it worth it.
Dang.
Like, yeah, damn, I'm just still tripping on $3,000 a stream. That's crazy money. That's
Yep.
like, damn, like,
And
man,
that's like he's a very low ball number, I think.
Yeah, it was
man,
a
you can just really like
low ball. Yeah, that
do
was a
one
super low
stream
ball
a
number.
month, be like, check please, right, and then like spend them.
No, this guy, that's the thing. His
Couple
whole
streams.
deal is he's there. He's there. I guess he's in the morning. I never see him in the morning, but I see him in the night, and he's there every day, every day,
It's like
every
$6
day,
grand
every day, every
a
day.
day. Damn, that's all
He's
kinds of
there.
money.
He's just there every day, and so like people know they're like, oh, Nick's live, and you know you're gonna be entertained when you go in there. You know.
Man, that guy should totally dress up like the Monopoly guy, right? And like
Yeah.
lighting cigars with $100 bill.
No. I don't think so, but maybe yeah, that'd be a
Get a
little too
butler,
much.
right? For your
Now you're
stream.
getting into some like Doctor Disrespect territory or some shit.
I would totally have a butler on a live stream. Come on, Jeeves.
You know who the first person I remember really getting hit hard by the YouTube taxes, Artria, was like, this just goes back to like just ill prepared, and we don't have any like business knowledge. They don't teach us anything about business and money really or finance in school.
In school,
But
yeah.
everyone like that, everyone talks about IP2, the Ice Poseidon 2 community, but like that's what I remember. That was like Ice Poseidon lost like his whole shit. And because Ice Poseidon, like, I don't have to lie, people talk about it openly. Ice Poseidon was making like $30,000 a stream, like not a name exaggeration, like $30,000 a stream. And guess what? He didn't even think about taxes. Didn't even think about it. Was just balling out of control. Didn't have an LLC. Like at certain point, you create an LLC, so if anything gets Mickey with the taxes or lawsuits, it's just, the LLC has to bankrupt. You kind of insulate yourself and your person from, any bad business dealings or any mistakes in your business. Then, so this is a fucking like, how old was I? He's probably like 24. Yeah, dude, it's whatever. He was like 24 years old,
definitely
making
not
$30,000 a stream.
Yeah,
and just fucking not even an LLC. Didn't even think about that shit.
That's
It's
nuts.
like, dude, yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna bail though.
All
nice
right,
to meet
later,
you.
Peanut.
I'll see you Saturday if you show up, man.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got your link. I'll go.
All right, cool, awesome. Yeah, it was nice to
Thanks
meet
for
you.
being here, Nuts.
Hey, thanks for having me up here, Artria. Bye, guys.
All right,
Bye,
good
everybody in
night.
chat. Later, guys.
Peanut. That's a peanut for you, man. He'll be
This
talking
was a good
away
one,
and I'll be like,
actually.
gotta bail. Yeah, no, it's been a good night. It's felt a lot like just like a pretty much a chill voice chat because, I haven't been minding my P's and Q's when it comes to just, talking.
Well, it's you do the gaming stream, so this really is a whole kind of different thing of like, okay, this is just a stream,
Yeah, I would rather do this. The problem is you have to have something to talk about. And I just happen to be thinking about some shit I want to talk about. So there you go. Cass says, I
I'm
think
sorry.
MFW had 12,000 in YouTube taxes that she didn't claim and the IRS came for the money. And then she goes, or
Yeah.
maybe I misunderstood what she was talking about. Nice. Oh
No,
my gosh.
I watch a window cleaning podcast. I really this year this year really was the year to get my shit together and go to a tax expert and everything, or have someone
Yeah.
help me out with my taxes, because I listened to a window cleaning podcast, and it was one of the guy one I love his TikToks and his Instagram. Like, his technique is crazy. I know window cleaning techniques, how nerdy, but there is. Anyway, he's crazy. He has a podcast. They're shit talkers, they're total shit talkers, like Howard Stern type audience people, guys. And he was talking about, hey man, my channel is just to give some technique and give a little business advice, because I'm not the best business owner and I'm not the best window cleaner. Listen, guys, I did this
Yeah.
business wrong. I'm gonna be paying back taxes for the rest of my life, guys. And I remember when I heard that, my butthole got tight. I was like, oh god damn, I really need to. Okay, it's time to fucking. It's time to fucking. I need to get ahead of this before it gets bad.
Yeah. You need to get on some of that
Because I do not want to
Poseidon
be.
energy, man.
I know. Have you ever seen that shit? They just go fight, and first off, they sneak their cameras into places you really shouldn't be having them, like movie theaters and casinos. And then they would pick random, like, I don't know about the IP2. I remember original Ice from like a year and a half ago. And like, that was the whole thing, was just getting in fist fights. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. It seems
Damn.
stupid. Yeah. But it
That's
was really cool.
crazy.
What was really cool is two streamers would get a fist fight, like two of the streamers. And what was crazy is they would both have like either head or chest harnesses for their phones, and they're streaming. So all you would see is you'd be watching some stream and some guy talk shit, and you would just see weirdly enough, you just see two like arms fly up. You don't see the guy's face, because it's like think about like a first point of view, like a video game. It looked like you were in a video game, and just two
Oh,
arms would
yeah.
slide up in front of the camera. And you could watch it from both angles. It was kind of an interesting way to look at fighting. But of
I
course,
guess that's
none
a
of them
good
could ever really
concept.
actually fight. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. That whole community knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
do.
I don't live. Do you like it? Are you into
No.
IP? Everyone's talking IP2, IP2, IP2. It's like,
No.
I don't care.
I don't
And then
really
the
want to
whole
go that
yeah.
direction. Like, I would rather not. I would rather
Yeah.
everybody
There's a
not
lot
go
of
that direction, but
there's a lot of talk about the 1A community, and the joke is about how like a lot of people call it A1. You know what I'm saying? Because I think A1 is just
yeah,
more common thing to say is A1.
it is.
And it was like,
Yeah.
come on, guys, First Amendment. And it's like, I have never heard these people talk about. I've listened to a few hours of all these people.
I haven't either.
Nobody has ever once talked about the Constitution. I don't know why they call themselves the First Amendment community. Like, I don't. I need to track down whoever Steph declares is like the biggest person in that community. I'm gonna track him down and be like, there's a black guy who goes on these streams. His name's Joe Cool. And that's actually his job. He rides around following police and recording them all day, doing First Amendment audits. That's what it's about. But what are you people? Who are you? All of you?
Well, okay.
Like, I know. I've seen First Amendment audit channels. I've seen them. Who are these people, Artria?
It's like the Summer Wells community. You had the people that allegedly cared about Summer Wells, that if they did, they would have never done what they did anyway. And then you had the drama people that were branched off of that. So now you have the Summer Wells drama community. So now with this, you have 1A, and then you have the 1A drama community. You know what I mean? You have true crime, and then you have true crime drama community.
Yeah, no, I guess so it is.
Hey, Clary.
Drama.
Oh my gosh, poor Clary.
I
I always
get
go
it.
live right when she's sleeping. That's the joke.
It's just weird, because whenever I hear 1A, I think First Amendment. It's like if I said, come on, Archie, come join the jump rope community. Don't you want to be a jump rope community person? Like, that's our community, the jump rope community. And just we never talked about jumping rope. Like, what?
Yeah.
Never even
I don't
mentioned
know.
it. And
If you never talked about it, somebody was talking about it somewhere, or is. Somebody is.
Oh, for sure.
And then
But
the other people are the drama people that can't get along with each other.
That's what, like, yeah, that's what we know. We know those people. We don't know people
Yeah.
who are actually sitting there
I don't
talking
know those
about, you know what I'm
people.
saying? I
I've
don't either.
heard of
I
those
haven't seen a single
people.
one of them. I've seen that black guy, Joe Cool. He's the only one he'll jump into all these random people, the Steph's friends. He'll jump in randomly, and he's always just goodwill to everyone. Super cool, super funny. He's sitting in his car
Yeah.
and with his cell phone up, like watching a cop do a fucking, a pullover. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
other than that, no one else, and he doesn't talk about it. And you know what's crazy is there's ample, like, let's say we were in the jump rope community, and let's say right now that jump roping became an Olympic sport, and not even okay, just the censorship on the social media platforms, and even Chris Rock being punched in the face, and Will Smith not immediately going to jail is also kind of a First
Okay.
Amendment topic. Like,
It was
there's a lot
it
of
was
First Amendment
bitch
topics to
slapped.
talk about right now.
It was an open-handed bitch slap. It was not a punch.
Yeah, it's a bitch slap.
I
It was an
kidding.
assault.
It was an assault, absolutely. But whatever. And now everybody's tired of talking about that. So people are so fickle.
People are asking me about the jump rope community. Guys, you gotta look up it. You gotta get into it yourself.
You have
There's
to.
a window cleaning
Okay.
community.
Look at
Sorry,
Donna is ready for the double Dutch community. So you'll have the double
Ooh,
Dutch
see?
community, and then you'll have the double douche community, which are all the people that do the drama about
just
how you
hate it.
suck
Yeah,
at jumping rope.
Yeah, that's,
They're your haters, man.
This is that. That's how I perceive the 1A A1 steak sauce community. Is like,
Just
I don't know what. I wish you guys wouldn't call yourselves the 1A, because I've never heard y'all talk about the First Amendment ever, at all, ever. As your channels are getting banned for speech,
Are
still
they?
not ever talking. Hate speech. YouTube's version of hate speech and everyone else's version of hate. That's like what's so crazy about the whole censoring and banning things, is that I quote unquote say hate speech, but and then you could go listen to some of these people's streams and go, well, maybe kind of is hate speech. But the problem with creating these rules and creating almost these robot systems like Nick was talking about with
Yeah.
child porn, this is a perfect example. So they don't have a bot system that can scan these videos and pick up on certain markers and declare that maybe this needs to be
Yeah, they
taken
do.
off and declared for like human review. Well, they do have, but they do have these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But they
they
don't
do.
use them. God damn it, I forgot what I was talking about. God damn it, I forgot. I was gonna use. God damn it, what was my example? Nick Ricada.
I don't know.
What were we talking about just before that? We were talking about First Amendment.
You're talking about First Amendment auditors not auditing the First Amendment and never bringing up the Constitution.
Yeah. I can't remember. I was gonna talk about how we have these cyber. We have the ability to, with the robot, scan a video and declare what it is, but we never.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew what I was talking about. We're talking about the First Amendment. So okay, so they have these robots, right? That Nick was talking about. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. They have these robots that this is what they can do, at least on YouTube. They can go to every video on YouTube and look for the word Nazi being said in the audio, and then they took it off. Do you remember that? Do you remember whenever
I remember hearing about
made
it.
the robot to remove Nazi stuff, and then what happened was a bunch of college professors got mad because all of their Nazi documentaries and history documentaries got taken and removed from YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why you don't create these rules, guys. This is why you don't go against free speech. This is why you don't.
All this
Who
shit
makes
up.
the rule? Who draws the line? I remember. I got clipped up recently, and I don't know, is it the reposter, right? I was in the beginning of it, my audio of me saying, please don't
in one of the reposters, yep.
And I remember later on a clip that gets played.
You said don't conflate.
Yeah. I later on in that same reposter clip was when I left the panel. So when I left the panel, Wendy and Randy were just sitting there not really knowing because my philosophy is way more well thought out, and what I'm saying, and meaningful, and they just have a real baseline like, no, those words upset me. But when one win was on there going like, no, I mean, we should be moving forward. I mean, I don't like the fact that you just want to use these words as a shock value. It's like you didn't even
Mm.
listen to the conversation you and I were having. It's not about
Yeah.
it's not about shock value. It's about you guys don't get to tell people how to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if you guys like your complaint shouldn't be Cosmic and people on the internet feel compelled to use naughty words like the N word and the F word. That shouldn't be your complaint. Your complaint should be like, why are we starting to draw these lines? Let people like Cosmic show himself to be the idiot he is. Like if you think
Exactly.
people who say the F
Exactly.
word, if you think people who say the N word are idiotic, then let them be
Let
out in
them
public.
hang
We should know
themselves.
who they
Yep.
are. I
Exactly.
want to know who they are. I don't know
Yep.
who they are now that you're taking everyone down. And it was
Well,
just like
and then
I just got so
what
mad
you
after
end
the
up
whole
with
conversation.
what you
What?
end up with when you do that is when you don't let the regular people say what they mean to say, you end up with just the
Yeah.
crazy people allowed to say it. And you fucked up society, and then you want to know why you have to live in a fucked up society, and it's because you're a fucking snowflake. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. I mean, you're trying to curtail speech. You're trying because
You
I
can't.
remember when I heard those two clips from that reposter, that whole stream of me going and talking to Randy and Wendy about the First Amendment all like started flooding back to my head. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, like no one like it was in the Boondocks, that cartoon on Adult Swim, the Boondocks was Huey
Yeah.
was like, the problem with censoring speech is who makes the rules? Bill Cosby? Because at the time Bill Cosby was like he wasn't a pedophile or he
Is
wasn't a
on
rapist yet.
trial.
He was just he wasn't he was at the time he was just a
He
moral
was
guy. He was the
accused.
one going, it's the mother's fault. The kids should speak right. Pull up your pants. And like that was whole Cosby's whole thing
Oh.
was how black people need to pull up their pants and quit saying certain words, the N word, for example.
Whatever.
And the Boondocks was a black cartoon by a black cartoon creator. He was saying like the problem with censoring speech is
Ah.
who makes the rules, Bill Cosby. And that was a
Good
conversation me and
point.
Wendy had. It was like I was like, Wendy, I get it. You're upset. You feel uncomfortable when you hear me or Rex say certain words. But I promise you, I go find some even I got a white auntie who's like a 7-day evangelist Christian. If I let her listen to Wendy's, she would be offended. She would be upset. She would go, does have to say the S word and the ASS word? I don't like those. Like who? So is
Yeah.
Wendy? Do we vote somebody in, Archie? Are we gonna vote
Where do you
somebody
draw the line?
in? Decide which words get banned and which words don't? Who? Yeah,
Yep.
where do you draw the line? And it's like we had
Yeah,
this
it's
deep
very
conversation
dangerous.
I had with Wendy and Randy, and for her to I remember when I left that panel, I never heard that, but anyway, I found out that like she said that like she that was her summation of our conversation, our whole conversation, y'all, and it was like, oh, Cosmic just wants to be shocking. It's like, no, I explained to you in very good detail my position on the First Amendment, and you just you
Yeah.
acted like I was Rev. Acted like I just wanted to say the F word or the N word, like I'm Rev for shock factor. You know what I'm saying? It's just bullshit. Don't delude me and don't reduce people's arguments. It's because
No, and we all have
you
our
didn't
own
have a
line.
rebuttal for my argument. And we all have me, dude, me too. Me too.
You know where my
I
line
remember
is?
talking. Tell me.
My line is where it harms innocence, right? So if it hurts an innocent, that's my line. Now, that doesn't mean people can't say the
Yeah.
naughty words that would be offensive to a child. But guess what? It's the parent's job to parent that child and make sure they're not exposed to the things that would, fuck them up and break them and take
Well,
away their
that
childhood.
was that was Science Girl, or not Science Girl. That was that sour. I'm getting into the drama, Archer. You better back up. That was the sour girl. She came up on the stream, yelled at me, left, and then after I left, she came back up and said, "No, the first time that's what she said was that I normalize it and I make it normal for saying that it was the word spurg. And if anybody doesn't know, just so you know, if you ever use this word, spurg is shortened for Asperger's syndrome. Someone who, if you ever met someone with Asperger's, they can't help getting upset. They can't help kind of lashing out. It's just something. It's like it's the very lightest end of autism is Asperger's. And so
Mm-hmm.
spurg, it means it's a derogatory term. It originates from Asperger's. And I just remember her coming up there and saying, Cosmic, when you say that type of thing, you normalize it for everyone else. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No.
what's personal responsibility? What does personal responsibility come into play? Like, I'm not over here. I'm not saying this stuff like in front of kids. I don't do a stream for kids. I would pray to God that no one under the age of 21, forget age 18, no one under the age of 21 should be even anywhere near my stream, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I hear you on that. And there's a way that you can, block it, I guess, so that people for 18 and over are the only ones that can view your stuff. But you can't make it 21 and over.
My whole fan club, they just won't stop, will they?
I know, yeah, they're all over. But I think what I'll do is I think I'll call it a night here, and we can have an after party without the anybody that's overly sensitive, like the last little couple ones. And then I'm so grateful though that you came up. I appreciate you tons. And
I'm glad I got to. I want to go check out Peanut. Yeah.
I'm so happy about that because he needs someone that can pull some of that shit off, and I think you'll be hilarious. I think you'll be absolutely hilarious.
Guys, go to Artria's Dirty Discord and join the after party. Peace out, Artria.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being a part of it, and thank you all in the chat. And no, Clary, it's been 3 hours, and I was gonna go live for 1, but yeah, I can try going live later, but on the weekend only. Anyway, thanks you guys. I'll see you next time, and I appreciate you being here. And yes, you're supposed to go back to bed apparently. All right. Good night.